Welcome to a slow Sunday. A very slow Sunday, but often I would talk about things like Umarisms and why the hell is this damn. Oh, never mind. I'll just leave it like it is. Um, Shadow right behind me. Yeah, normally I would talk about the specific things about Umarisms and stuff like that, something that people don't want to hear, but I heard something quite interesting, quite interesting coming from here, which sits vaguely true since we are in the nature of yelling at each other, not listening, being coherent with one another. Instead, we're just yelling back and forth, calling each other names and dumb shit like that. But we're headed towards our own destruction. And I can't wait for the day that you Negroes just disappear from our lives forever. Um, and there's some shit that pissed me off last night. Vaguely pissed me off. It was what, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I will definitely be talking about that. But before I get into all of that, I got to do the sponsorship thing. Brought you in part by Shish Trish. Brought you in part by Shish Trish. And don't forget to get your tickets. Don't forget to get your tickets to come to New York and have an experience of a lifetime at this award show that is coming up in September. Check it out.
Get ready for the most glamorous event of the year, the U2B Streets Awards 2025, February 9, 2025, at Laven Midtown, located at 641 West 42nd Street, New York City. Join us at 12 p.m. for the pre-show red carpet extravaganza and a chance to win $500 in our fashion contest. From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., enjoy the gold tier experience with speakeasy confessionals, press interviews, and premium cocktails. At 4 p.m., the platinum tier includes performances, a comedic host, an award ceremony, dinner, and gift bags. From 8 p.m., the diamond tier features a VIP after party with a DJ, aerial dance, fire performances, and gift bags. 24 U2 categories and many nominees. Can't attend in person? Stream the entire event live on Hush and Move Media via Uscreen for just $9.99. Get your early bird tickets before September 15, 2024. Visit now. Be a sponsor. Be extraordinary. Be there. Be great.
Like I said, do not forget to get your tickets to go to this event. It's a very important event. Many YouTubers are going to be there. They have different prizes for different categories and a host of other people. And hopefully I will be there. Now, there's something that truly was on my mind. And for the simple fact that certain conservatives, you know who you are, have completely driven the freaking wall with all this Republican, Democrat bullshit. Just last night, I had this thing, right? While we were talking about what happened yesterday with the president getting shot and everything, which some of us find it a total hoax. The rest of y'all feel like it was serious and for real. I often ask you, I'm asking you, why is it if Secret Service, right? Secret Service details each and every single square foot, yard, whether it be a town, a courtyard, a school. They surveillance everything, know what every type of trick, every type of manhole cover, roof, everything you can think of. They surveillance it before the president gets there, right? So you mean to tell me that the guy that shot Donald Trump in his ear automatically could get to this dude without with what wasn't this like plexiglass right there? Hello, Lisa. I believe that I don't like the woman, but Candace Owens brought up a perfectly good point. How is it that the FBI and everybody else, even the Secret Service, they've surveillance everything, right? From top to bottom. And the guy still comes in, walks in with a sniper rifle, with a goddamn sniper rifle, and shoots Donald Trump in the ear. In the ear. In the ear. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm close to Donald Trump, all I got to do is aim straight. Boom, he's done. Stick a fork in him. Like, some don't like him, others don't. Some don't like him, others do. I think he's still prejudiced. I think he's still a racist, but because it was planned, hey, if you said it was orchestrated, it was orchestrated. But we were talking about that very same thing last night. You remember that, don't you, Trash?
Know what happened to the
Could you imagine?
regular churches, Baptist, Christian? I don't understand.
They're denomination, they're regular churches, but they have like just like we have different nationalities
You
and
and
stuff like that. There's
you
different
know you just into
religions.
you're just into all that weird shit, and that's okay. That's fine.
I don't know anything about it to be into it. I just know that I want to go to church and
Next thing you
fellowship
know,
with
they
people.
want to. Oh wait a minute. They want
Fried chicken after.
That was great.
That means so you're just not American.
Hey, do
to.
I
not
guess.
talk about that
No,
man like that.
I I almost forgot. And Montrese, shouts out to Montrese. He a damn fool for this one. Fair use, by the way.
I don't even
Okay,
want to
that
play.
was horrible.
That was great.
That means so you're just not American.
Hey, do
I
not
guess.
talk about that man like that. People respect that man.
Appreciate the cash out.
All that motherfucker had to do was just take a couple little steps to the right, and he would have got him.
That's dumb. That means I mean if you guys can't
He said, only if he took a couple of steps to the right. He's stupid. I didn't say it. He said it. I didn't say that.
watch the democratic process take place, I don't know what to tell you. We should be able to do a rally without getting shot. That's insane, and that's not the way
There was
Uh,
an
it
active
works.
shooter at the Trump rally that grazed the ear of Donald Trump. He was being carried off the stage of this rally by the Secret Service men, but he was throwing his fist in the air, pretty much signaling that he was fine after just getting grazed in the ear. He was took to a hospital nearby, and they are saying that Donald Trump is just fine after getting grazed in the ear. It's being reported that the active shooter that was at the Trump rally was took out by the Secret Service men. The name and the details of who the active shooter was at this Trump rally has not been released yet, and really no other details have been released, but all we do know is that Donald Trump is doing all right so far. But Donald Trump getting grazed.
Ugh, stop it. Now, I'm sorry for what happened to Trump. Like, that was awful. And that's why you guys need to go to church so you can have a heart too. Because if you guys think that's okay, I don't know what's wrong with you. How would you like it?
See, this is the understanding that I had, I thought that we had last night. This is the understanding. Good conversation. We had our differences, but pretty much everything was okay up until.
No,
If you were talking and your ear came
you
off.
know what's not okay? You know what's not
Trish,
okay?
stop it, Trish. What?
You know, I had a long time ago, and then
Trish.
these people, there were some silly people, and oh, my
I'm
ear
going to
came off.
bury
Oh my
you under a
goodness.
barn. Nah, but it's not okay when you convince and manipulate dumb people to storm the Capitol. That's not
Oh my
cool.
God, we're talking about the insurrection.
That's not
Listen,
cool.
okay, but that has nothing
And he
to
was
do.
behind it. He was behind it.
Okay,
fuck it.
so you want to blame him for
toilet paper at
everything that a
people.
person does? He did not force those people.
Yes, he did.
No,
What I said was, remember the incident where Donald Trump had some boxes full of toilet paper and was throwing it at some people from where is a friend of mine from? He's from the islands. I forgot what island that was. But anyway, do you remember that time when he was throwing toilet paper? Donald Trump. He was throwing toilet paper at people.
he didn't force them. No, he
He
did not.
forced them.
Listen, they all are free thinkers. They have their own mind, and they decided to storm Capitol Hill, and
Who are you? Can I pull up? Who are you? Sure, you can pull up. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And like we do about this time, go ahead and be a member of the We-On-Loc Nation channel.
listen, there's a lot of things that's wrong with this country, and it didn't just happen on
I have a question.
it didn't just
happen. We have actors. Why do we have actors as presidents? That's my question.
He's not an actor. He's
Yes,
not an
he is.
actor. He's a
Yes,
businessman.
he
He's a realtor. He is a
People
realtor
don't like Trump
and
because
an
they don't
actor.
understand. They don't understand.
I don't know why Trish does this, but she's goofy like that. But let's continue. Oh, I almost forgot. You can't even share that part. Let's go.
Did not have happened. An innocent person lost their life. Okay, and there's no way to justify that.
An innocent person. Who was innocent?
This is the We-On-Loc Nation channel. Who there?
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. Who am I speaking with?
It's crazy. You don't remember me. This is E-Love.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
How you been?
I've been over here like multiple times. I'm like, how is he talking to me like he don't know me?
It's been a good while. How you been?
I've been all right. You know, I've been over here minding my business. But, you know, when my brother go live, I want to hear what's popping. What's popping?
Nothing. We just going through some Trump stuff.
Oh, okay. That
Umar
that that
stuff.
fake shit shooting and shit.
Oh, you believe it was fake?
Yeah, it was fake. That was one of his.
So what do you say about the two people that got injured and the one that got killed?
Well, the one that got injured, or the two people that get injured, I believe that. But the one that got killed, he ain't dead.
He's not dead.
Nah.
Interesting.
Mm-mm. Well, I mean, cause they kind of let it slip today that he was a registered Republican and he was a full on Trump supporter.
A registered Republican.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So why would you, if that's the case, then why would you kill one of your own?
Exactly, bro.
That don't make
I
that
mean,
make
put two and three and four together.
if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck.
It's a
It's a duck.
goddamn duck, ain't
It's a
it?
duck.
Okay. Well, I've seen plenty of ducks before in my life, and I love when they play Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah, me
Cause
too.
real talk, if it was somebody that really had a thing, cause at first they said he was up on a different, like uh ceiling, not the ceiling, the roof of a building, right?
And they cover all that beforehand.
Right. But check
Uh,
this out. But check this out. The footage that they claim that they got for the guy that they're dragging out was in the stands in the rally, the KKK rally that was happening for Trump. Yeah. And by the way, I understand bullets. I'm a gun girl. My daddy
mm,
taught me well.
mm.
And that was a 22. Pew pew.
That wasn't a rifle.
No, that was a 22. Pew pew.
Wait a minute. Rifles carry 8 bullets.
I know they do. And
That's
22s carry what?
22, 20. I mean, depends.
20,
22.
22s carry four.
But wait a minute. I
Hmm.
I heard 7 shots though.
Right. You can reload 22s quicker than you can reload rifles.
That's a good point.
Just think
And
about it.
this is supposed to be an expert on this, right? This is supposed to
Right.
be an expert marksman, but ain't
Yeah.
nothing expertish about that dude. If you strike him in the ear,
Hmm.
that's crazy.
But if you are really an expert, um, you wouldn't have to harm anyone else but the target. And I'm gonna tell you something. I am an
Hmm.
expert, okay?
Okay. Okay.
I don't miss my target.
You
Period.
that good, huh?
Yeah, I was taught very well down in the Delta in Mississippi, and I ain't even from Mississippi,
Mm,
but my
mm, mm.
family is.
Where are you
We
usually from?
don't worry about that. All I'm gonna say is that was somebody planted. And I have a very hard time to believe that they would sacrifice themselves and their well to do family on an order by that dude.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Oh,
That's
who is
crazy.
Yeah, I
that?
heard about the.
Who is that?
I have no idea. Welcome to We-On-Loc Nation.
I
Who
just
is it?
Shabam here.
Oh, hi, Shabam. How are you?
Yeah, yeah, I heard about the Trump things all over the news. Damn,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
surprised it was a Republican who did that.
Yeah, it was. They said it on the news. They let it
But dog,
slip because the plan was to say it was a Democrat and it wasn't. And mind you, I'm
oh,
not a Democrat. I'm a independent. I prefer. See, I come from the time when we had three categories, or four actually. a Democrat, Republican, Independent, and other.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that, Locke?
Mm-hmm.
We had choices back in those days. Now we only have a choice of Republican or Democrat. There's a lot of us that are not.
According to one particular person, black people were Republicans.
Oh yeah. Well, so let's expound on that, shall we?
Sure.
Okay. So back in the day, the Democrats were complete racists, right? They
Mm-hmm.
were the ones that wanted slavery to continue. Republicans did not at that time. However, Republicans decided, wait a minute, we can make more money to make black folks think that they can vote and their vote matters.
Oh yeah, so they basically like switched names and stuff like that.
Exactly. So what happened was Democrats was like, wait a minute, hold on. We have a civil war going on. Which side are we going to be on the right side or the bad side of history? Democrats switched and
Onto the
Republicans
Republican side.
became what they are today.
Oh yeah, like the MAGA supporters. I don't like those. I don't know.
Now, was this the time of the Civil War, or not Civil War, but World War I, or
Nah,
was
it
this
was
the time?
Civil War, sweetheart. That was when we had war on the North and the South. That's Civil War.
That's
That
Civil
has
War.
nothing to do with World War anything. That was internal.
Civil War. Mm-hmm.
Let's
Mm-hmm.
get it straight now.
Got you. Got you.
All right. So,
Just
a lot of black people that got freed because because we were Civil War um
Veterans.
captives.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
You understand? So
Mhm.
then a lot of black people said, hey, we can use our vote, our power as now humanized individuals because back in those days we were counted as cattle.
3/5 of a human being.
Also known
Exactly.
as chattel slavery.
Wait a minute. Are you a black lady?
No, no, I'm an Indian dude.
Oh, okay, you're an Indian dude. So you don't really have a voice in this.
Yeah, I just heard about the Trump thing and then I heard it and I clicked on it.
All
Yeah.
right. So it's a sister talking to a brother. Are you Indian from India? Are you
Yeah,
Native
Indian from
American?
India.
Okay, if you don't mind to step down real quick so I can have this
Sure.
conversation with my brother, I appreciate it. Much love to you.
Oh, damn.
All right, Locke, are you
Yep.
there? All
I'm here.
right, so let's have this conversation, brother. I don't mean no disrespect. I don't mean that at all. And I really hope you don't feel that from me because that's not where I'm coming from.
You coming from a black perspective, I
I'm
understand.
coming from a black woman
Mm.
perspective. It's
I'm
totally
with
different. And you and I have had these conversations a long time, plenty of times before.
you. It's been a while though.
It's been a while, but I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I've always been in your chat. I just never drop down from the clouds. I stay in the clouds. I mind my business, but this is something I wanted to speak on. You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because you and I respect the fuck out of it was the heck out of you. Excuse my French.
Oh, but you about to say oos?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I almost
and,
said
and
so. I said half of the
oos? What up,
word.
oos?
My bad, my bad. I respect you, and you pull up when I need you to pull up. So I had to pull up for you. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know you can rock on your own, but I
Appreciate
want to bring it from a woman's perspective. When that dude was in office, it was an uptick in black women and children, female children, and little black boys missing in Chicago, my guy. We already have a serial killer here in Chicago,
Jesus.
but let me tell you, it was an uptick. on that. So it wasn't just in a certain area. Now it's everywhere.
So what about this thing? Well, officer whack ass Tatum always, emphasizes, if you want to talk about black shit, talk about Chicago.
Yeah,
And
let's
talk
talk
about
about it. Let's
the
talk about
eight
it.
the 8 people that got murdered. Like,
Oh, you know what, bro? Let me tell you something about Chicago. I've been here my whole life. You got to thug it out, period. If you want to survive here, you know where to go, where not to go, what to do, what not to do.
it's
It's a
that bad.
whole different, it's a different planet over here. We ain't like everybody else. What's that Kendrick Lamar song? You ain't
We
like
ain't
us,
like
or
us.
they ain't like us. Ain't
They ain't like
nobody
us.
like us. Ain't nobody like us. Detroit, Michigan, New York, the Bronx, all that shit. Like y'all got y'all shit, but y'all ain't like us. It's different over here. Even in
So
the suburbs.
who the hell is y'all mayor, y'all governors? They ain't doing that nothing about it.
Don't worry about that. They know the code. They know the code.
Go and get motherfuckers murked out. I ain't supposed to even say that. They're getting people murked out there.
Oh, you can say murked over here.
No. Well, you know how YouTube is. YouTube
Yeah.
guidelines. They always moving the
That's why
goalposts
I
and
said
whatever.
you can say murked. You can't say the word though.
Yeah, but you can't say other words. Like you can't. I heard you can't say the F word anymore. The two
All
F
right. Well,
words.
you can say irk. How about
Yeah,
irk? Irk.
yeah.
Yeah.
That.
I mean, but see, I ain't saying that it's cool at all. I'm not saying that's a good thing at all. I'm just saying it is what it is. You know what to do, where to go, how to say things, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't with a certain kind of situation, just be like, I'm square and own that shit. But the problem is, you got people out here and their ego.
Right.
But that's not why I pulled up. I pulled up on that the Trump kind of situation.
Chump.
So we
Oh
can talk about everything
man,
all day long, baby, but
that
we
was
gonna talk
one
about
sensitive
real.
ass topic. It's
Well,
a
why is
sensitive
it
ass
why is it
topic
sensitive? Let's talk about it. I'm gonna tell you something,
because of the
honey.
simple
I'm,
fact that people love Republicans. People
oh, they
love
do.
bringing black people onto that Republican side.
They love it. But I'm gonna tell you something, baby. Like I'm from generation what X? No, yeah, generation X. I'm
Well,
that
okay,
person.
where were you born? What year? What year?
73, 73. Very proud of that.
Okay,
I'm
you are
generation
generation. Cool.
X.
Okay, cool. Generation X, cool. You
And
are
you?
generation.
And you?
I am 1980.
Okay, you still in the generation X.
Yes, I am still in Generation X. Yes.
So you understand us latchkey kids and
Hmm.
us like, fending for ourselves and dealing with everybody, but we rock with everybody at the same time, regardless of your color and shit like that. Like we didn't care about that kind of stuff. We didn't have Karens back then,
Mm-mm.
right?
Not at all.
This is new shit. Excuse my French.
Well, we still had Klansmen, and we
Oh
still had
yeah, and we
Indians.
and we still to this day have sundown towns. We still have sundown towns around
Woo!
Chicago, my guy.
Mm-mm.
But
Mm-mm.
my thing is, do we want to have sundown towns that can fade out? Or do we want new sundown towns that's gonna sprout up with a certain other person that look like a goddamn carrot?
Good question.
Yeah, you tell me. I asked you the question.
Okay. Now that I'm on the verge of trying to figure this ish out. See, this is what you YouTube mofos is just this. Stop with the First Amendment stuff. Just a
Uh-huh.
little sidebar.
Right.
If people can't express themselves, why even have the First Amendment? Now back to you.
Right.
Give me the question one more time because I was frustrated. I was very
So, can you
frustrated.
hear me? Can you hear me
Yes,
okay?
I can hear you. I can
I
hear you.
said, do you want to rock with what we already got, or do you want new sundown towns created by the orange person?
I would rather rock with what we got.
Oh, so you want the
No,
new
no, no.
new? That
No, I
means
know
that
that.
means if you walk down the damn street, you can get stopped and frisked just because of how you look. If you
Okay,
driving a
I don't
nice,
know. I've never been to
hold on,
Chicago.
I wasn't done. I'm not talking about just Chicago, sweetheart. I'm talking about anywhere. Let's talk
Well, the
about
rules are a bit different from where I live. So,
okay. That what
give me.
you live in a happy bubble. And good for you. Good for
Vegas
you.
is not a happy bubble.
Well, it sounds like it. Have you ever heard of Kendrick Johnson?
No, no, man.
Okay. Kendrick Johnson, back in 2005, I want to say. Probably Google it. I don't know. I might get the year wrong. But he was a young black teenager that was 15 years old that was found rolled up in a mat. And the inside of his body was
Jesus
stuffed
Christ.
with newspaper.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was he in a gym somewhere?
Yeah, he was rolled up in a
He
blue
was in the
gym
gym
mat.
and somebody snatched him up. And the next thing you know, his mother found him stuffed with his inside stuffed with newspaper.
I
So
just
they
said
basically,
that.
so they basically just took his organs and everything. Organ trafficking.
Exactly. They killed him or illed him,
Hmm.
right?
Deleted.
And
Yeah.
he was in a red state, and it found out that it was a very rich Caucasian persuasion individual that had a very bad disposition with this young man because of his athletic abilities. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
they saw
He said,
them yelling at each other one day in the locker room, and 3 weeks later they smelled the smell and they found his feet sticking out of a gym mat.
hmm. This is what I
Mm.
often this is what I often tell about certain people who are in interracial relationships. I don't
Well,
I hope you're not in well, I don't want to stuff you out there. I don't know about your relationship and I don't want to defend you when I say this. So
uh-huh.
FYI, um I tell people about interracial relationships all the time, right? And they get mad at me when I say that stuff. But you are you familiar with Sade Robinson?
Absolutely, I am.
Okay, that story was quite strange and profound.
When
Dude,
all of a sudden her body parts coming up,
yeah, and they only dated one day.
they met one
So
time.
when they met one time
Exactly. First date, and he chopped her up like hamburger meat.
and just spread her body parts throughout Lake Michigan. Oh
Guess
gosh.
guess what though? Guess what? You want to hear
What?
something crazy?
Hmm.
He was a Trump supporter.
And these people want me to vote for Republicans.
And why would you? And what
Well,
cracks me up, my guy, is
hmm.
that they love to say, "Oh, but Democrats were slaveholders." Yeah, but you know what? They changed their minds. And Republicans were not, but they changed their minds to really hold on to the Southern Deep South way of doing things.
I thought George Washington was a Republican.
He was.
Hmm. And he is the dollar on your dollar bill, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. Where did she go? Oh, we was chopping it up pretty good. Where'd she go? Hmm. Maybe she'll be back. Maybe she won't. That was a pretty good chopping up. Yeah, I do remember this guy. Oh, she just brung up a perfectly good one. Black America. Black America. Now this boils me up even more. Oh, she's back.
Hey,
I was about
baby.
to say, where'd you go?
I don't know, baby. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I apologize. I think I hit a
That's okay.
button by mistake. So let's talk about it.
Sure.
And here's the thing. They want to show so much about black women and black men and we're so terrible. I beg to differ because honestly, my guy, I have seen black love for 51 years. My mother and father, okay, were married for 52 years. It was together for 58,
Okay.
okay? As
Congratulations.
Thank you. And my mother passed away in 2022. And my father has not been right since because he said he don't know how to even blink without that black woman. You understand?
You said 2022?
Yeah. Yes,
That's the
sir.
same year my mother died.
My condolences to you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
My mama passed the day after Thanksgiving.
August
But
26th, past her birthday.
August 26th, well, I'm going to say August 26th, I'm going to give her a big prayer and put it out into the universe to continue to protect you and love on
And
you.
I deeply appreciate you for that. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank
Because
you.
you know what? I'm going to tell you something, bro. I've been watching you for some years now. And I've always popped in. I'll jump in and say something to you on your channel and I dip the hell out. And I might not say nothing for a couple of months. But I be here because I respect what you do on your channel. And I hope I'm not speaking too much. And I don't want to overtalk you, but
You're just
I
fine.
have a love for you and I respect you, sir.
I I definitely appreciate you. I wish you were here a little bit more often
Well,
so I
you know,
can
I
so I
well
can remember
you
you.
know my if it ain't me, it's gonna be my cousin that pulls up with her crazy ass.
Who's your cousin?
The lurker.
Oh, God.
You can't tell we
Oh,
sound exactly the same on the phone.
true that. True that. True
Yeah,
that.
we sound the same, especially when
Now
we
I
say
freaking
baby.
knew what. Oh, now that was pretty freaking clear to me.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Remember the three of us was up on your panel, and I
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
know what it was that we were talking about, but baby, we was talking, honey. And I
I
had
think
some
we were
good
talking
time
about
up
that
here.
crazy ass nigga that need to be in an electric chair, but I
Oh,
digress.
okay. Probably that. Probably that. I don't know. But anyway, is there anything else you would like to discuss, sweetheart?
Not unless you're into Dr. Ifatunde.
Who the hell is that?
Dr. Ifatunde, aka Dr. Umar Johnson.
Oh Lord Jesus. We gonna talk about that nigga. Let's go. Shit. Hey, I ain't got nothing but time. You got a good 30 minutes left with me because I gotta go to bed and I gotta get up in the morning. So
Oh, well, you know
did he
what? You know what? Don't. This is what I like to do. I don't like to keep certain people up if they had to go because they got to go to work tomorrow, and I don't like to keep people up,
no baby,
especially one particular
that's
person
fine.
that don't need to be up, Miss Lisa.
Ooh, I got a question. I got one question, baby.
Huh?
Did he build that school?
I knew you was gonna go there. You mean is he done with the school? Is
I'm
he done? Is he
asking.
finished?
He finished. It's finished.
You
Mm.
gonna are you gonna go over there and help him with the floors real quick? We can go over
You
there and
know
help with the
what?
floors real quick.
You know what I would do? I
Hmm.
would do for a very small free fee. I would help him create a community garden. Because
Oh,
I've created 8 community gardens in my community.
well, and well, he will be glad to hear that. Now, are
Bullshit.
you really going to go
He
over
ain't
there and
talking
create a
about.
community garden?
If he fly me over there, yes, I will.
They'll
And I will
fly you
tell
over
them
there.
every single thing that they need to grow. And here's the thing, y'all keep killing dandelions, and y'all don't realize these weeds are actually medicine. That was brought over here from centralized Africa. That is medicine that we grew. It spreads because that is a health tool. I pull dandelions and cook them, and I make them into a tea. And I'm gonna tell you something. If my daddy didn't drink that dandelion tea, he wouldn't be here today.
That sounds
I'm
almost
51 years
that
old,
sounds
sweetheart, and I
almost
still
like sea
get
moss.
carded because
That's
I drink
almost like sea
dandelion
moss.
tea. Huh?
I said that's almost like sea moss.
Well, here's the thing though with sea moss. If you don't have sea moss straight from the sea, you ain't
Yes.
you drinking and eating the wrong thing. I'm gonna tell you that now. And you need to have iodine. You need to drink iodine or eat iodine, and not necessarily from fish, because a lot of fish are farm fish. Don't eat farm fish. Farm fish has chemicals in them to make them grow bigger and faster and stronger and things like that. You don't eat those things. Anything that's chemically engineered, you do not eat that. So
Well, you
I
know we don't continuously eat GMO type of BS, but then and
who
then
said you have to? Who said you have to when you can grow your
I was
own?
just making a statement. I'm just making a
Well, I
statement. I
tell
mean,
you what, my guy, I can come over there and plant you a garden right now. And I tell you, by this time next year, you're going to have a full-fledged garden. I
I will
created a
looking
garden
for
for
it.
my father. And his bell peppers are growing now. He got yellow and green and red bell peppers popping out. And then you know what? I also grow habanero peppers. And the reason why I grow habanero pepper is because of the cayenne within it. That
Mm.
extract
You
is
need the
something that's good for your
seeds.
heart. Yes. And
Mm.
then also, I'm gonna tell you something. When you crack an egg in the morning, you about to eat your breakfast. Save that eggshell. That eggshell is nutrients. It's nitrogen for your seeds.
Ooh, you
Coffee.
cooking.
When you make coffee in the morning, don't throw that coffee filter away. Grind that coffee and the filter together
Yes, ma'am.
and
Yes,
grind
ma'am.
them eggs together, the
You
egg
grind
shells
them eggs
together,
together.
and you put that in your garden. When I tell you there's nothing to waste, it's everything to gain.
What can you do for stomach loss? How can
Stomach
you lose?
lines?
How can you
Oh,
lose
oh baby, that's cayenne and turmeric. And there's something else called oh shoot.
mushrooms?
No, no, no. Oh. Well, I'm allergic to mushrooms, so I would not, but you can. Maybe that'll work.
They grind it up into a powder, and then you can mix it as a like a smoothie or a shake or something like that.
You can, but what I do is I do turmeric and I do cayenne and I do shilajit. Shilajit look like black tar. It tastes like black tar. It's terrible. Ugh. Don't take that directly, but put a little, maybe a third of a teaspoon of shilajit in your a smoothie. And then the next thing you want to do is banana.
Mm.
You want to do avocado and you want to do a pear. Put
Mm.
that in there and 2 drops of lemon juice
Mm.
and maybe a cup of water.
Damn,
Blend that up.
you trying to make a brother go to the bathroom quick as hell.
No, no, no. I'm gonna tell you something. It's not gonna make you poop. What it's gonna do is change your biological system. It's gonna wake up your your energy to burn off the fat cells that you've had sitting in there. Now, if you want something that's gonna make you poop, I got something for you. Now that the other thing, I this what I'm talking to you about. The shilajit, the turmeric, right?
Right.
The lemon, and throw in a little bit of honey, right?
Mm.
That's gonna it has to be organic. I prefer oh, what is it called? Hold on, I got it right here in my face. Let me go look.
Like, a,
Hold on.
like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. She throwing
Hold
some,
on, I
she
got
throwing
some.
some shit
Oh, here it
today.
go, here it go, here it go. You ready?
Yes,
Manuka,
man. Bazoo,
manuka, manuka,
Manuka.
manuka.
Where do you
MANUKAH.
buy all this stuff from there?
First of all, mind your business.
Well, at least give me one recipe if I can steal from the stove.
I'm a little witchy poo. You know that. I told you that.
All right, all right, all right.
I'm witchy poo, honey. I listen. I concoct some kind of potion for you. Whatever you need, I got you.
I don't
And
know. I
you
might
know
end up
what,
into a
Lot?
bird or
Guess what,
something.
Lot? Guess what?
What?
I done created a whole face and body cream that'll make your mama holler.
You know what? I'll stick to my shea butter for right now.
Oh, it's better than shea butter.
It's better than shea butter.
Oh, baby, when you put it on your skin, guess what's gonna happen?
What's that?
Them ladies gonna come to your face and they gonna be like, "I like you, daddy."
Yeah, come sit on it.
Come do sign. Come do sign.
Let me sit on it. Like,
And see,
no, thank you.
I can't see you already handsome. I can't make yours too powerful. Okay. Cause then you gonna take all the ladies. I don't want you to do that now.
Hey, listen, I learned my lesson a long time ago.
Well,
That
listen,
deal is done.
I don't know if you really learned your lesson though.
I learned my lesson, Bo. I've learned it.
See, you been out here hot in the pants though. You hot in the pants.
I am not hiding the pants. Listen, that
Now,
side of
how you
me,
gonna tell me?
that side of me is done. Done,
Uh-huh.
done, done.
Are you sure?
I am a Christian now.
Yeah, you hot in the pants. You shut up.
I
You
am.
tell somebody
I
else that
give my
bullshit.
life over to God. I have given my life to God.
You did to the God.
I did. Yes, yes,
You know,
ma'am. And I
I'm
know I
proud
sound
of
like
you.
Jason Lee Peterson when I said that, but
Uh-huh, you did. I heard it.
but I am walking the path of righteousness.
You walking with the Lord.
I am walking with the Lord. Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Mm-hmm. You know what? You know what? If I didn't know better, I would have gone ahead and believe that.
You don't believe it.
No.
Jesus.
I know.
Oh, Bridget.
Don't call his name now. Don't call him it. That ain't got nothing to do with Jesus.
Stop it, Bridge. Just stop it.
What she say? What she
You
say?
said pastors are hot in the pants too. Shush it. Shush the mouth.
Somebody said stop the cap.
They don't know me. Hey, just because I'm nice to certain people, I mean, damn, I can't be nice.
Listen, but you know what,
But
Locke?
think about it. But hold on. Think about all these men out here who are basically dogging the hell out of women.
Terrible.
Yes.
Terrible.
Talking about women are not feminine enough.
Yeah.
Women are not shouldn't be allowed to speak. Make me
you
a
know
sandwich.
what, Locke? Can I tell you something?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm tired.
Of.
I am tired of, and I don't believe it's a masculine energy, but I'm tired of having to do everything on my own. Is that masculine?
No, that's being human.
I mean, I gotta get on a step ladder and scrape stuff from my ceiling and repaint everything, and I had to change my tires.
My
I
aunt does that.
I changed my oil.
My aunt does that.
But
Well,
they
it's
say,
it's illegal now.
but they say that's masculine energy.
Excuse me. If that's masculine, then my mother was masculine when she worked at General Motors for over 30 years and retired at
Ain't
that
that
age.
some shit? Ain't that some shit?
That,
What?
that,
So
I don't know.
Why we labeled though, bro? I don't understand that.
Because it's patriarchy.
I'm a lady. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm a lady, and when I break a nail, my real nails, because I do not wear fake nails. Okay, because you never know when you got to dip and dodge.
Mhm.
When I break a nail, it hurts my whole spirit. Okay.
Oh,
I, I
oh,
be,
I'm sure it
I be
does.
so, I
Just
be
like
so.
when that wig come off that head, I know you lose your minds.
What wig, nigga? I ain't got no wig on my head. How
I
dare
didn't
you?
say you.
Did
I
you
did.
assume?
I no, I did not assume it. I don't listen. Listen, I can already read your mind.
I
This
appreciate that,
all
Bridget.
crazy.
I appreciate that. Bridget said something very important.
Oh,
She
good lord.
said, she said, you can be a lady and have skills that are masculine. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you, baby.
Well, I'm listen. I'm just saying. That
Mm.
I assume that
You
women
over here
are
talking
just
bullshit to me now.
tired.
Don't talk bullshit to me now.
No, I'm dead serious when I say this. I know women are absolutely tired of these conversations. I know they are.
Listen, I am tired. You know what? I have been celibate for 2 years.
You've been celibate
I
for 2 years,
have. Yes.
so that means you celibate for 2 years. No,
You know what?
I'm
You
messing.
so
I'm messing with
now you
you. I'm
being
messing with you.
disregarding
No, no,
Don't be disregarding
no.
now.
I got that from Tyler Perry's
Nah, you being
neighbor.
disrespectful at this point. Apologize now.
Bombay. I got that from Tyler Perry.
Apologize. That was disrespectful.
That was not for real. That was not for real.
Say
That
you
was not for
sorry.
real at all.
Say you sorry.
My
Shit.
bad. My bad. My bad.
You hurt my feelings. Shit.
I didn't.
I'm gonna go ahead and mind my goddamn bit. I was minding my business before I seen your live. And I'll go ahead and mind my damn business now. You
Are you
hurt
gonna
my
come?
feelings.
I need you to come back a little bit more.
I
I
don't
need
know if I will, because you told me I was selling a bit. I ain't selling shit.
that's a joke. That's a
You know what though?
joke.
You know what I heard? I heard people sell pictures of their toenails. Ain't
Huh?
that some? That's weird, ain't it? I
So,
sell my
no,
toenail. I sell a picture. I got good toenails. But shit.
toenail.
Huh? Nah, that's too much, ain't it? It's too much. All
That
right.
toenail.
I ain't gonna do it. Look at
Uh,
this 11:11 talking about jokes hurt. You girl, bye, sir, bye. Ain't nobody talking. Anyway, we was talking about something totally goddamn different.
I know. We was
You
all over
turned
the
this
world
into
because I
something
haven't seen you. I
messy.
haven't seen you
I
forever.
know.
I haven't seen a whole bunch of people forever.
I know. You know what? I'll come back around sometimes. I will.
Please do. Please
I will.
do.
I miss you. I miss you a lot. I just be in the clouds and stuff, and I pop in. I be like, oh, they ain't talking about shit, and I leave.
Do you miss my pajama parties?
You had a pajama party?
A long time ago, yes.
Oh, see, I'm upset. I missed that. I wasn't invited or nothing.
Hey, you weren't around.
Yeah, well, I guess that's.
You weren't around.
I would.
And you
I
could have wore,
would.
and you could have wore anything you want, and we was cool back then. But some things have changed dramatically.
Well, you
The
know,
people that were
I
here
wear
won't hear
moo
no
honey. That's
more.
my pajamas.
You wearing your what?
I wear moo honey.
Well, you can
Y'all
wear
don't
your
know the
moo.
power of the moo honey. A
Uh,
moo cook good chicken. That's the
uh-uh.
truth.
You know what? I'm gonna leave that part alone. I'm gonna leave that part alone. Because like
Let
I
me
said,
tell you,
I am a changed man.
real talk.
Why?
You know your grandmama wore moo and she made some good ass chicken.
What the hell are Momo? Are you talking about those dresses that go all
The
the way
house
down to
dress.
the
Yeah, the
huh?
house dress. The house dress.
Oh, good Lord Jesus.
If you wear moo, you cook some good ass chicken. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, good Lord Jesus.
What's wrong? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with me saying that?
Every night
What happened?
before my grandmama went to bed,
Every
she
night.
wore that hot thing to bed.
It wasn't hot. It wasn't hot. You get air up under there.
Hey, it looked hot to me, doggone it.
Well, I tell you
I'll be
what, I
one to
got one
ask,
on
like,
right goddamn
"Grandma."
now, and my moo is cool as hell. I'm sorry.
Out.
I got a moo on. That damn moo is cool as hell. I got
Well,
all kinds of air conditioning going on.
you know what these young bucks will ask you, right? You know what these young bucks will ask you is like, you got
Hey,
any holes under there?
hey, I'm gonna tell you, Bridget over here talking shit. She said a moo and a yeah,
A
fuck you,
boo
Bridget.
and a bonnet.
You don't know luxury until you wear a goddamn moo, girl. Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
She must be a youngin'. Anyway,
Oh,
I didn't come over here for this foolishness now. Like you done put me on some foolishness. I didn't
you
come over
smart.
here for
You
that.
did. You did it.
I didn't do nothing. I was coming over here talking about the chump.
Let me ask you this relating to all of what is going on.
Uh-huh.
What do you feel that the state of Black America that it's in right now, do you
Uh-huh.
see it getting better or do you see it getting worse?
I see it getting worse before it gets better.
Hmm. Do go deeper.
What you want me to you want me to tell you the truth or not?
Yeah, go ahead. That's all. That's all I want over here is the truth.
Well, I know that about you. So, okay. What really triggered me was the BET Awards. I'm sorry.
I missed it, but then again, I didn't miss it. You talking about
You
when
ain't
everybody
miss
was
shit. You
dressed in
ain't
the
miss
dance
nothing. Yeah.
and dressing like a whole bunch of whores on stage, including the men's.
It was a bunch of hoochies and hookers and
The too many
strawberries.
sexy reds. Too many sexy reds there.
Oh my God. Oh, I can't believe you said that name.
What? I can say Suki Hana, but she's out the game.
Why would you say that either? That's like an
I
old
I said
tampon.
she's out the game.
It's an old tampon. Nobody cares.
It's an oh 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 oh
What? What?
oh
What? What
oh.
did I? What?
Nothing. Nothing. She said, "I gotta put this sign up. I gotta put the sign up."
What? What?
Oh,
What you gotta do?
no,
What?
no. That you said what you said. Like,
I
ow.
said she's an old tampon. I'll say that again. You want me to say it one more time? The Sukiana is an old tampon.
It's an old
I
tampon.
mean, she should be in a landfill somewhere.
I gotta write this down.
And that red, what is that sexy red thing?
Sexy bled. How can you come out with
She gotta
lipstick?
go. She gotta go. She gotta
How
go.
did you? How do you come out with lipstick that represent an STD?
It's disgusting, my
Yes,
guy.
yes, it is.
Bro, here's the thing. Here's the thing. As a let me highlight. I don't know what happened, but I know it was ratchet. Exactly. So BET Awards was supposed to highlight black excellence, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I know from the 90s to the early 2000s, BET Awards was the shit that
Yeah.
showed black excellence, like real
Excellence.
excellence.
College Hill
Oh
was.
my God. College
Wonderful.
Hill actually won a BET award. Am I
Damn it,
wrong?
Pop Johnson. No, no, you're not wrong at all. Not wrong at all. But I wish you would have sold that company to the
But
masses.
he sold it to Massa. He sold it to Massa.
Why do
And
we
what
sell?
happened?
Why do we give up
Because,
food to
because,
something? Why?
because, because. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Unfortunately, black people are still in slave mind. And slave
Are
mind
they a
is
part of
oh,
that Willie
okay.
Lynch
So
shit?
are you ready for me to talk or not?
Go, but I just need to get this little statement out,
All
and
right, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
are
ahead.
we still in the Willie Lynch chip?
Yes.
No. Go ahead.
No, I'm waiting on you. You done?
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Just need to go
All
ahead.
right. So what it is, we are still in slave mind. That Willie Lynch shit, they took that literally. And the problem is we still need the okay from Massa to
Mm.
say what we did was all right. And then the problem is when you have a black, young, beautiful person that step up a little bit in the world, the rest of us want to pull that nigga right on back down and say, you still a nigga.
Truth hurts, doesn't it?
It hurts. It don't it? Don't it hurt?
Man.
Don't it hurt? You know, when I was growing up and you was growing up, bro, we ain't grew up no different. Our mama said, sit your ass down. Children
You
need to
got
be
your ass
seen
back.
and not heard. Don't you
Mm.
speak on grown folks' conversation. What they say, you pipe up too much. Hey, this grown folks' conversation, get your ass to the other room or go
I
outside.
love it. I love it when you get smacked in the mouth.
Ooh, baby. Baby.
You smack me in the mouth. I will call the police. I'll
I,
call.
listen, hey,
Yes.
do you remember this saying? I'll pop you in your damn lips.
Pretty much. My mom did it anyway. Like
Exactly. Exactly.
with everything.
So I'm gonna tell you something. You got somebody like us. We created a sexy red. We created a Sukiana, and I'm
Mm.
disgusted. I'm disgusted because you have somebody out here that literally looks like gonorrhea. So, not Sukiana, but that sexy red. She looks like
Go
what
sexy
gonorrhea.
red and gorilla.
She
Who is
no,
this?
now hold on. I'm gonna tell you something about Glorilla. I like her. I like her, and she ain't out there like that
Who is
damn
she?
sex. You gotta look at it. Look at what it is. Glorilla is a persona. That sexy. What's her name? Sexy Red.
Uh-huh.
That's who the fuck she is. She looks like gonorrhea. I'm disgusted.
She more like gonorrhea. That woman
And
look
she
like
said,
that woman look like them
let me tell you
hamburger
something.
packets when you finish from rallies.
Now, the risky esque person that rapped as a female back in my day, was Lil Kim, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Sexy Red sat up there and rapped about her, the JJ, spitting green stuff. That's nothing to be
Are you
proud
are you
of.
trying to are you trying to say that Sexy Red's vagina look like balled up homework?
I don't know because I have not seen it and I do not want to. And I don't want to smell it either. Her lyrics are disgusting and vile. It does not
But why do people like her?
I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you something as an older black woman. I'm very disgusted. It's
Hmm.
vile. You are not pushing our people forward. You are not pushing the knowledge forward. You are throwing us back to slave days. Like you really want us to be
10
slave
steps forward,
niggas.
20 steps back.
Exactly. And people that allow their children to hear bitches like that, they
Hmm.
ass need to be crucified too.
Mm,
That's just how I feel about it. I don't
mm.
fuck with nobody that allow their children to listen to adult music and they ass is 4 or 5 years old. You imprinting on them babies some really fucked up shit. We are not in the right space right now to be a Huey P. Newton. And I was alive when he was alive.
No, we're not Huey. We don't want to be a Huey P. Newton. We don't
But
want to
my
be a Dr.
thing
Claude
was,
Anderson.
I was alive when he was alive, and I
No, we
understood
don't
his
want to be them. We
message
don't want
as
to
a
be even a
child.
Dr. Francis Cress Wilson. We want to be little Nas X's. That's
Who?
what we want to be.
Oh
We want to be
hell
them. We want
no!
to be little Nas X's. We want to
So
be
you want your
all of
kids to
them
be
characters.
confused? You want your kids to be confused as they are born a boy or a girl, and them motherfuckers want to decide that you know what? I don't want a vagina no more. I want a diggling. Are you crazy?
Well. Unfortunately, we have those individuals, Gabrielle,
You know
that
what?
make the decisions
Did you
for
say
their children.
Gabrielle Union?
Yeah, yes, the hell I did. Yes, the hell I did, and
I heard
she
it.
is responsible for all that shit. She's responsible for turning this good man. Well, not anymore.
No, he ain't no good man, honey.
Not
A
anymore.
good man would not let no woman
Oh,
change
he
his
turned out now.
trajectory and allow her to influence his child to change his
His
gender.
son.
And,
Yes.
yes, his son. His son. Same as what's his name? What's his name? The little the big ass one. What's his name?
Oh, Magic Johnson's kid.
Yeah, his son. That's a boy. You a boy. Period. You can be gay, but you
Like
ain't
and
no
subscribe.
woman. You'll
Like and
never be a she
subscribe.
to me.
Like, share, subscribe.
Gross.
Like, share, subscribe. Good Jesus Christ. Oh gosh. Become a
Wait,
member.
what? Am I saying something wrong? Am I saying something wrong,
Become
or
a
am
member.
I? But hold on.
No,
Am I?
you throwing jewels out there. You
But here's
throwing
the thing:
jewels.
am I saying something wrong? Am I speaking real
You
facts? First of
spit
all, you
real
cannot
fast.
change your chemical makeup. I was born as a girl with a vagina. Okay, if I
Yes.
decide I want to be a lesbian, I that does not change that I was born a girl. I'm not trying to get a dick at
Mm, mm,
all.
mm.
I might like women, but I'm not trying to have a dingaling. You crazy.
Uh,
Be a woman. Be what you are. But like who you like. I don't care about who you like. But here's my thing. If you're a
hmm.
man or you were born a man and all of a sudden you get titties and you think you can go and pee in the women's restroom, I might karate chop the shit out you. You ain't going to pee where I sit down and pee. You still got to stand up. Get your ass out of here.
Well, you know what that's all about, right?
Well, they teaching our children that too, by the
Hmm.
way. And it's sick. It's sick. You messing with children's mind, and that's one thing I'm not okay about. Don't fuck with my babies. Excuse my
Correct,
French.
correct, correct,
Don't
correct,
play with my babies.
correct. Did you just say Michael Jackson? Really?
Who said Michael Jackson? I ain't said nothing about Michael
No,
Jackson
no,
now.
this
Don't play with Michael
one right
Jackson.
here.
Don't do that. Don't do that
Really,
with Michael
really,
Jackson now.
really,
Who said that about
man,
Michael Jackson?
man, the triple one right here. Really, really though.
Man, let me tell you something about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had hoes. He had
Yeah.
hoes in every
Excuse me.
area
Want
code.
you. I don't want you calling them hoes. I want you calling them delicate workers.
But you do
Yeah,
realize that he used that voice because of his daddy.
yeah, his daddy
His
whooped
daddy
his ass.
told his daddy told all of that. Let me tell you something. My mother's best friend is Michael Jackson's first cousin. She
Oh,
just passed. She just passed away recently, and she let us know they made them the father, not the mother, but the mother went along with it. But the father made them have white noses, white people noses in those times back in the 60s.
Joe made them
Okay.
have noses. White
Yeah.
nose.
And he did it, and he made the mama Catherine have a white nose. That's why she got a little fucking nose now.
Oh, come on, Catherine. Catherine's all. She's all by herself now. Come on.
Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna excuse a mother that allowed the torment and torture of her children.
She was afraid of
I
Joe.
don't give a shit. She still,
What was she gonna do to Joe?
as a mother, she had every right to protect her
What the
children,
hell? What
and
the hell was
she
she gonna do to
she
Joe?
did
Whoop
not.
his ass?
She did not. And Joe is shorter than her,
And
and she could have whooped his ass with a skillet.
did, did you see? Did you see the face of that Negro
Let
when
me
he
tell you
said
something.
when you played the wrong note?
Oh,
That was
boy,
your ass.
I could tell you so much stuff. I could tell you so much stuff. My family and their family grew up together. Real talk. I know things.
Respect,
That
respect,
was
respect,
never his voice. And I
respect.
have his voice multiple times on recordings. And he has a deep voice. Jackson, his brother Tito, he's speaking his actual real voice because he said he was not gonna do that. Jermaine actually has a deep voice.
I've heard you,
And
man.
it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it pisses me off. Randy, all of them, they have deep voices, but in his daddy's eyes, they have to be soft and gentle, kind of female, because they won't sell records to the right people.
2300 Jackson Street.
Still there.
Still there. That little house that they all grew up in, all 8 kids. All 8 kids. Is Latoya still alive? On the side note, is she
Yeah,
still alive?
Latoya, she's still alive. She on some
Okay.
bullshit, but she's still
How about
alive.
how about Ruby? Is she still alive too?
Who? Ruby?
Uh-huh.
Who is Ruby?
It was Janet, Latoya, and Reby. I think it's Reby or
Reby.
Reby. Okay.
Her name is Rebecca.
Her name is Rebecca now?
No, her real name is Rebecca, but they called her Reby.
Oh. Why would he call her name? Why would he call her white? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Keep it cute. Keep it cute.
I'm just saying. I wouldn't name my daughter a white name. I'm just saying.
Well,
Just
but
saying.
I mean, I have a cousin named Rebecca as well, but so it's a deep meaning. It's a deep meaning for that name. It's a biblical
I mean,
name.
it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
They're millionaires. They're millionaires anyway. So whatever. It's all good. It's all good. But
Listen, here's the thing. If we just have to stop this bullshit with each other as black people and stop saying who's better, who's not, who has talent, who's not. Like, listen, we have to love each other because all we got is each other. And I'm gonna tell you something. On July 9th of last year, when bro threw his hat in the air and they came out with goddamn folding chairs and shit and beat their white ass on the docks of the Mississippi. We
I
have
remember.
to pull together like that forever, always. Stop
Oh yeah,
being
and that
crabs in
dude
a
swam
barrel.
on one side of the river or whatever to the other side. It started.
Yeah, they whoop their ass. But here's the thing: stop waiting on everybody to be a hero. Be a hero yourself. As black people, we need to stick together. Stop this bullshit and waiting on other people to spark the lead. You know what I'm saying? Be a leader. We need black men. I'm tired. As a black woman, I'm tired of being a goddamn leader. Period. I need black men to
Well,
stand
well,
up
they
and
said
help
you should.
me.
Well, they say you should just go ahead and let the man lead. And I
I
often
have
say,
always, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I've always let the man lead. But
but
then
where
I was,
you letting the man lead you to?
you
One
know
point,
what?
at
Here's
one
the
point, you're
thing.
gonna have them lead to a pot of gold or lead them to a pit of snakes.
And when I see that you leading me to a pit of snakes, I gotta dip.
No, you can't lead. You're too. Why are you leading? You're supposed to be feminine.
Bullshit.
You're too masculine for me. Why don't you go in the kitchen and fix me a sandwich and say less?
And that's when you get your ass fixed.
Man, I'm going overseas and get me a real woman. Give me a real black woman who is more feminine than the American woman. Check my
Overseas.
passport,
Where you
bros.
gonna find that overseas? That's what's so crazy to me. They go over to overseas women, right? And those women
Mm.
over there have been taught to only, you know, feed and um do whatever the man says, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't tell them to think for themselves. They don't tell them that you have the right to speak up. They don't tell them, hey, you know what? You have the right to whatever man you want, but make sure that man treats you right.
Hey, E-Love, you
Yeah.
remember that skit that Eddie Murphy did, right?
What?
When he
Which
went
one?
to Africa, he said, "I'm gonna go to Africa
He want
and
a
give me a bush."
foo.
You want ufufu, a bush.
Yeah. And then Foo got hip to the bullshit. She beat his
He got
ass.
hip to the bush. He was like, "I'm gonna lock her up and throw away the key."
Right.
He had an
But
afro like
here's the
Angela
thing.
Davis.
Lock, why do y'all want to hold wait, here's the thing. So you have black men, black women in slavery, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So then the black man advanced and all of a sudden he looked down on black women who healed you, saved you, protected you, loved you, cared for your heart, cared for your mind, your body, and your spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then all of a sudden you think Umfufu is gonna be better than the black woman that gave birth to you. How dare you?
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem I have because I'm an educated black woman, yeah. I worked my ass off. I did everything by myself. I do want a husband and I will be submissive to my husband as long as my husband understand me, love me and care for me and talk to me. You don't
Mm-hmm.
talk at me. You going to speak to me.
Mm-hmm.
I have standards. I don't want my daddy.
Well,
as
fuck
my
it.
husband.
Well, F your standards. You a helpmate, which the
And
Bible
guess
states that
what? And
you're
guess
supposed
what?
to be a
Fuck
helpmate and no
and
one
guess
else.
what? Fuck you. And that's
What?
what it is. So I tell you what, I'd rather say fuck you and be by myself.
Fudge for crying out
Oh,
loud.
for crying out
Crying out
loud.
loud.
My bad. For crying out loud. I say for crying out loud to you and be by myself, or I have to settle like the other women did in our lineage. I'm not gonna do that.
Hmm.
Everybody gave
I
us a
love the
whole
story.
listen, everybody gave us a blueprint of what to do and what not to do. I've seen what to do and I've seen what not to do. So I know what I will accept and what I won't accept. And what I won't accept is somebody that speaks to me in a derogatory way, someone that does not handle me with care because I am a fragile jewel, and
Yes.
somebody that does not believe in my gift and my love for life, and also somebody that will not accept me to love them the way I want them to love me. There's a
And she
difference.
also wants a man, not
A
a
man, not a
woman,
boy.
not a boy.
Not a boy. Exactly. I want a man in my life. I want someone that will walk in front of me but hold my hand to make sure I'm right there with them and protect me. They're my eyes in the front, I'm their eyes in the back.
Mm-mm-mm.
You understand?
I,
I want
hey,
somebody when I go to bed at night, I don't necessarily have to throw down for them. I could just go to bed and feel safe and comforted that my front door, my back door, whatever door I got in my house is protected and sealed because my man closed that for me.
well, what if I just want somebody that I just go to the back door, if you know what I mean? I just want to back door her. That's all I want
But
is a
then you
back.
by yourself and you go ahead and get you a Becky
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
or a
ooh,
Heather.
ooh,
Ain't no who. That's real. But that's real.
ooh.
That's
Get you.
real. Cause
Go ahead and get you a
that's
white
not of
bitch.
us. That's not of us. You don't know no black woman from history that was the norm for them. That's not norm for them. And I'm gonna tell you something. The anus sexually
Mm.
for any woman, there's no pleasure there. If anything, you're ripping her and you're changing her biologically. You're changing the way her organs should respond. And any woman that is having anal sex is having some kind of issue. If they don't have that issue now, I guarantee you when they hit 50, they're going
Ooh.
to have to wear diapers.
Oh, and that's also an STI, by the way. Just
Exactly. It is. It is.
so all you anal lovers out there.
And mind you, bro, I went to school for neurology.
Mm.
I worked with the brain, but I ended up in technology. So it's kind of the same thing. Your
Oh, okay.
brain is a whole motherboard. Yeah?
Right. Yes, it is like a computer. Yes.
Exactly.
And
So I
and
work
it
with
does store
computers
a
and
lot
I
of
understand it.
store a lot of stuff. Yes.
Exactly. So
Now
I
it doesn't
understand the
store. Now does it?
physiological.
Now
Go ahead.
hold on. When it comes to see a lot, what you call it? Theological. When it
No,
comes to
physiological.
physiological, okay.
Uh huh.
When it comes to storing stuff into the brain, if
Yes.
I read a book, say I read a book in brainwashing, right?
Okay.
All that stuff that I'm reading, it goes to the left side or it goes to the right side, the physical cortex or the visualization of the brain. Where does it use?
So
Where do you store?
your brain is not physiological at that point. It's neurological. Your brain is a neurological computer. So if you read something and you store that, that is on your left side of your brain.
Oh yeah.
And anything that physically touch you, that is physiological, that is stored on your right side of your brain.
Hmm.
Everything within your brain can merge to make you feel everything at the same time or one thing at a time. Your brain is what computes what you definitively at the end of the day decide on what it allows you to do. Now mind you, your brain can open up so wide that you actually have superhuman powers. All of us have that opportunity to do that, but you have to understand to unlock that cortex within the center region of your brain to
Which
allow
is
you
your
to
third
do
eye.
those things. Right. And well, that is the back end of your frontal cortex is where, which is what we call the third eye. That is where it unlocks all of those wonderful things.
Girl, don't you have to get some rest, girl? You
Oh,
said you had to get some rest. You say
you ready for me to get gone? Oh,
well,
dang.
I don't want you to get in trouble. I don't want you to get in trouble. So
Honey, that's my damn schedule, not yours.
I understand, but some of these white folks out here, man, you say the wrong things. Oh my lord,
Well,
ooh, they
ain't
like to
no blood.
cancel you.
Hold on. Let me tell you, Von Eric, ain't no hotep over here. It's all natural and love and blessings over here. So I don't believe in that hotep energy. I don't believe
You
in
don't
that
believe?
at
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
all.
whoa, whoa, whoa! You don't
Uh-uh.
believe in hotep energy?
No, come on
That's
now.
just a term of that's just a term of endearment.
You want me to fight you, right?
That's just like saying peace be unto you.
You want me to fight you. Is that what you're saying?
I don't fight. I make love.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
We ain't doing that hotel bullshit over here. That ain't what we talking about. We talking about
What you got against
what we talking about
hoteps?
is real talk. We gonna talk about weak niggas and we gonna talk about weak bitches. But we ain't got time for that. Right?
Mm,
But all I'm
mm.
saying is a real woman is a woman that's gonna allow a man to get into her spirit and get into her soul and allow her to be resting in her feminine energy and love on that. But the problem is we don't pick right. And y'all don't pick right. Y'all pick these masculine, nasty ass heifers like what's her name? Bloody
Sexy
Red.
red. Bloody.
Sexy
She's
Red,
like
same
bloody
difference.
red.
Disgusting. Disgusting ass heifers and bad skin.
Do you
Don't
believe she
drink.
destroyed the game? Do you believe she
Man,
destroyed?
listen. A woman that don't drink water destroys whatever she goes forward with. If you don't drink water that's alkaline 9.5, you
Mm-hmm.
disgusting. You disgusting. Your teeth is bad. Your inside is bad. Your livers is bad. Your lungs are bad. Your heart is bad. Your breath is bad. That's how I
Well,
feel about it.
it's a good thing I got my results back from the heart doctor. Everything's good.
Well, I tell you what, I drink 9.5 alkaline water every day. Every day.
You have to.
Absolutely. But not only that, I wash my ass every day. That heifer don't wash her ass every day. She said that.
She don't
Why
wash her
take
ass.
a why take a shower every day? That's disgusting. Why wouldn't you?
You
She
know you
don't
can
even
die.
use a wash
You
rag.
can die of cancer with that.
I mean, you ain't telling me. I already know. I clean my body. Period. It's
I wish I was
disgusting.
at a world. I wish I was in those whirlpools, right? Where
Hmm.
that you sit in the thing, you press the button, and it automatically cleans out the part of where you can't reach.
Mm-mm. Nah. You know what I do? You know what I do? Real talk.
Is this promoting for? We got to okay. Gotta
No,
take
real serious.
real, real
Serious.
spit, real spit. Oh,
No,
okay,
real spit. Real spit.
okay.
Now,
Okay.
so
Let me brace for impact. Go ahead.
no, it's not
Go
that
ahead.
deep. It's not that deep. So if I want to take a deep cleansing bath
Uh huh.
or a spiritual bath or whatever, because I take spiritual baths, right? Cleanse my spirit, cleanse my soul, cleanse my mind. Like I relax in it. But I have to take a shower first to get the dirt off because I can't sit in a bathtub with dirt.
Right. Just
So I
take a bath first and then take a shower.
no, I take a shower first. I take oh shit. I take a 15 to 20 minute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. Go ahead.
All right. I take a 15 to 20-minute shower first. Then I cleanse that bathtub out. Then I take a bath. And I put my flowers and my seasoning and all that stuff that I want to do a cleansing, spiritual cleansing. And I sit in there and I light my candles and I speak my intentions out into the universe. And then after I take a bath, I take another shower to make sure I get all the dirt off. I do that 5 times a week.
You know what you're talking is particular some Hotep stuff, right? You do know that, right?
It's not Hotep. Y'all ain't had Hotep until you
Earth,
had a witch. Stop it.
it basically you're doing what Mother Earth wants you to do. You're doing what Mother Earth
You know
wants you
what, bro? I'm gonna have to
to.
DM you. I'm gonna have to DM you because if it wasn't for us, y'all wouldn't even exist. Real talk.
I have no doubts about that.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
zero doubts about that.
Okay.
I always say, and I'm called a simp for it. I always say we need women more than ever.
Yeah.
But this is the reason why you have the Priscillas of the world, because she believes that women will what's the word, procreate, will have babies before men impregnated a woman, which I did look that up, and
That's true. It's
and
true.
my God, it's true.
It
It
is
is
true.
true. And brothers will say, "No, that's bullshit." Well, so where do the men come in? Well, are we a bunch of pole types?
I tell everybody if you want to ask where men come in, ask Lilith.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Ask who?
You heard me.
Ask what, Lily? Oh, could you say that one more time? My ears
Uh-uh.
popped.
Nah, you can check it on the replay. You heard me. Here's the thing. We are the
I do.
create hold
I
on.
do.
We are the creators.
I can't say
All
that.
life.
I can't say that.
Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. I mean you can unless you want her to come through and pull up on you. You can.
Who? Who gonna pull up on me?
Lilith.
Lilith?
Mm-hmm.
Who is Lilith?
I suggest you just do research, but don't say anymore.
Okay.
I can, but don't you do it because that's gonna be a whole different experience for you, brother.
All righty.
Have you ever heard of Papa Legba?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Hotep means peace. Yes, Hotep does mean peace.
No, it doesn't.
Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Anywho,
It don't mean peace.
nah, it
Really?
don't. It don't. It don't. Nope. That's y'all
So, so,
interpretation,
what,
but
so, so, so what does
that's
it
not
mean?
what it
What does it
means.
mean? So what does it mean?
Nope. I'm finna go to bed.
No, no, no. You open up
I
that can
catch
of
you
worms.
next
What
time,
does it
bro.
mean?
I'll catch you next time, bro.
You gonna do me like that?
Yep.
After all these times, really? You like that?
Actually, you was right in the first place. You said after all these years, yeah. I've been watching you for 2 years. I've been pulling up on you for 2 years, and you still didn't remember me. But you gonna remember me. You gonna dream about me. Trust
I
that.
won't remember you now.
Now I'm
If
gonna come
you
to you in
like,
your dream. You'll
if
see
you
me.
like, share, and subscribe to the channel and become a member of the We-On-Loc Nation channel, or
I've
I could
been
definitely.
subscribed. I'm full subscriber.
Okay, are you a member?
Nah, I ain't spending my money.
It's
Nah,
only 99 cents,
I
woman.
don't give a fuck. I'm cheap. I'm very cheap.
That is
When it
very
comes,
cheap.
nah, I hold my purse strings very close.
Do you know I can find $1? I can find $1.99 anywhere
I
in this
can
house.
too. I can too. In my coat, couch cushions. I sure can.
Quit being, quit
Probably
being ill. Keep
$5.
on becoming. Stop playing.
Yeah, I'm cheap. I ain't trying to not cheap like female cheap, but I'm cheap as far as my money is concerned. I don't spend money like that. I spend money on things I need to spend it on.
You need some of this good gospel.
Why? When I can reach out to you directly. Are you crazy?
Mm.
I've done it to you before.
But what happens when I'm gone? If I leave?
You ain't going nowhere no time soon. I
Well,
know that for sure.
really? You
Yep.
must have heard me through past tense, me saying me leaving you too.
Yeah, I
You
know.
must have heard that.
Well, okay, sure. Nope. I ain't been over here since last year.
But you've been in the clouds, right? And you
Um,
often
ye-
you often would hear me say, this might be my last little go around.
I have not heard you say that though.
Yeah, because the reason why
Why?
is because not because of what I've been through. I could care less about that. That's water under the bridge for me. What
Uh,
it is a lot of, I can't say the word idiot, but there's a lot of buffoons, coons and buffoons out there who
you
all
know
day
what?
every
You
day
remind
talk
me of my
about
daddy. That pisses me off. That
saying the word
pisses
coon and
me.
buffoon.
Oh, that pisses me off. Why? Why do you give a shit about what anybody else think? If you're speaking your truth and you stand on 10 toes down on your channel about what the hell you talking about, why the hell do you give a shit about
because
anybody
we're
else's
on,
commentary?
because we are on our way to war, believe it or not. It's
Okay.
not just the white folks it's not just white folks we're
But you're
dealing with.
not preparing right, bro. You're not preparing right. Do you have a solar backup?
You talking about those solar panels?
I'm asking you, do you have a solar backup? Period.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Do you have a nuclear backup?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you
I do. I
have
do have. I do have my GDs though. I do have my
okay.
GDs.
Well, I wasn't asking you about that, but I was asking you, do you have seedlings? Do you have uh food backup?
You're talking about the rations. Working on it. Working on it.
All
I
right.
have a
And do
store.
you
Look at
have
storage
anything that will
something.
help you? Do you have anything that'll
I
help
got
you?
bullets. I got bullets. I got those.
I that's not what I'm asking about. Do you have anything that will help you for viral warfare? Do you have anything as far
Uh,
as iodine tablets that will help you internally keep from radiation? Do you have anything like that? Do you have a gas
ooh,
mask? Do you have a gas
ooh.
prevented tent? Do you have anything that will put a
I don't have
fire
an
out?
underground bunker. I, I don't. I live in the desert. We don't have an underground bunker like that.
It don't fucking matter. You should get prepared. You playing in my face. I already got this stuff in my spare bedroom. I have a whole damn gas
I
tank
was
suit. I
at a
have a
point in
suit,
time when I wasn't with my
bro,
wife. I was with a
bro.
person that had all that stuff, had generators, had rations,
And
had
you're telling me you don't
flashlights.
have that now?
Huh? I got
You t-
flashlights. I have flashlights. I just don't have
okay? When
rations.
your battery
I have
run
I
dead,
have rations,
wait.
flashlights.
When your
Can't store a
battery,
regenerator anywhere. Can't
okay,
store regenerators. Those small regenerators, I can't store them anywhere because
all right.
even
So
though I can buy them now at a cheap rate, I can buy
if
those
you
things now at a cheap rate.
if your battery runs dead, how are you gonna back up that battery?
Well, ain't they pumped out?
Do you know how to use a bubblegum wrap to spark a fire?
You don't need just bubblegum wrap to spark a
Yes,
fire.
you do. Yes, you
Not
can.
just that. Not just that.
Oh.
If you with the old school like I am, you can just use sticks. Excuse me. You can just use wooden sticks and rub them together real fast and spark a fire.
And you know how long that'll take?
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Have you done it? Have you done it?
Have I done it before? Camping,
Uh-huh.
yeah. When I
How
went
long did
camping,
it take you?
it took me a while, but yeah,
Right.
I got it going.
It takes 4 hours.
It does not take four
It
hours.
it takes four
Who told you
hours.
it takes four? Who told you it takes 4 hours to spark a fire real
Let
quick?
me tell you something. My daddy and my uncle took me camping in the Appalachian Mountains
Mm-hmm.
on edge, not in it, on the edge, because we know the dangers of the Appalachian. It took 4 hours to rub sticks together to create a spark. The quicker way is to use bubble gum and an old battery, and you can create a spark within 3 to 6 minutes.
Aren't you special?
I am. I'm a survivalist, and I ain't
Hmm.
with the bullshit. So I
Hmm.
need a man in my life that is even more of a survivalist than I am.
Well,
I
you
know
need to
how to
be
make
you
weapons.
need to
I
be
know how to salt
military.
my food. I know how to cook food, raw food, and turn it into a whole goddamn cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all keep telling us that black women ain't nothing, but we are everything.
We are the builders of society. We built this country.
Well, we created you to build those things.
Whew. Ooh.
There's
Truth
that.
hurts.
I mean, truth does
That
hurt,
part.
right?
That part. That part.
You didn't come from some alien being. You came from a black woman, correct?
That is correct.
And she
That
was
is correct.
beautiful. She is loving. She was supportive and everything. That is that beautiful woman that created you out of her legs.
Listen, this is the reason why you need to be here more. This is
I'll pull up. I'll pull up for sure.
all right. All right.
All right, much love to you. Much love to
Thank
your
you.
child.
Thank you,
I am
sister.
so sorry if I was any way disrespectful. Um,
You
you
are
know,
now that you are here, the
yeah.
memory is jogging up a little bit. And listen. You are welcome here anytime.
Well, thank you,
Anytime.
sweetheart. And I love you so
I
much.
love you too.
All
You
right,
have a good
baby.
one.
You too. I love y'all. Bye.
Bye. Well, hey, after that, I was like, I forgot. I completely forgot who this lady was until someone it just sparked in my brain when she mentioned Lurker. Lurker, I'm I'm gonna whoop your ass. Oh, I'm gonna whoop your ass when I see you. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm freaking kidding. But I gotta go. I gotta go take a bit of a break. I gotta go take a bit of a break. I gotta get some juice. I gotta get some juice. No, not Jesus juice. I gotta get some orange juice. Give me get some orange juice, and I'll be right back. Oh, I forgot. I can't play that. So you know how YouTube is. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a little something that Umarians might like. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it's right here. Play this real quick.
Who don't live in Black communities. The Black ghetto you ran away from, with all the gang banging and murders, might be the safest place in America. What's that? I don't want to go to another conference on King Tut. I don't want to go to another conference on Nile Valley history. Where is the damn conferences to create a future for African children? Where's that conference at? What about an independent Black bank? And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about superficial Black banks that are financed by white banks. I'm talking about real Black banks from top to bottom. Where are they at? Funding businesses in the Black community. Where are they? Don't talk about Jay-Z. You're trying to scapegoat him. This is not about Jay-Z. This is not about any Black billionaire. We are a $2 trillion people. Stop scapegoating celebrities. We are a $2 trillion people. Stop scapegoating celebrities. We are a $2 trillion people. Stop scapegoating celebrities. What are we going to do on the street? The grassroots. We need systemic transformation. Stop looking for superheroes to save you. That's your problem. Jesus is a superhero. The big problem with Black folks is we're waiting for a superhero because we want no part of the responsibility to save ourselves. We're always looking for a superhero, whether they come out the Bible, whether they come out the Quran, whether they come out the Torah. We're always looking for a superhero to save Black folks. No, 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 no. Black people will not be saved by a superhero. Black people will be saved by working together, or Black people will be destroyed. It's really just that simple. We are halfway in the cemetery as a people anyway. Let's just keep it a buck. We are halfway in the cemetery as a people anyway. Let's just keep it a buck. We are halfway into the cemetery as a people anyway. Let's just keep it a buck. You wanted to assimilate into white America, and that's exactly what you got. Full assimilation. They have assimilated you so much that you don't even matter anymore. That's what you get for wanting to be an assimilationist. You're not an integrationist. Dr. King was an integrationist. Medgar Evers was an integrationist. Integrationists fight for access to resources and opportunities. We don't fight for access for resources and opportunities. Integrationists have courage. They fight for a share of the American dream. Al Sharpton doesn't fight for a share of the American dream. You're not an integrationist. I can respect an integrationist. You are an assimilationist. Let me in. I will keep quiet, and I will imitate you to the fullest extent of my ability. I will imitate the Caucasian so much that I won't even be recognizable. And once I am no longer recognizable, I can be ignored, politically and economically irrelevant. So the only thing left for them to do to a politically and economically irrelevant group of people, the only thing left to do to an economically and politically irrelevant group of people, extermination. But they're not going to do it themselves. They're going to let the immigrants do it. The immigrants are going to declare war on Black America in the next 10 years. I feel sorry for those of you who don't live in Black communities. The Black ghetto you ran away from, with all the gang banging and murders, might be the safest place in America. The Black ghetto that you couldn't wait to get out of because of the poverty and the stress might be the safest place in Black America. I feel sorry for you, Black bourgeoisies. I feel sorry for you, Black bourgeoisies. I feel sorry for you, Black bourgeoisies, because once the war against Black America starts, you will not be safe. You will not be safe. You spent all your money and all your time running away from Black people. What you gonna do? Being the only Black family in an all-white neighborhood when they declare war against African people. The purge is real. The purge is already happening. They simply haven't turned up the intensity yet. They cooking us nice and slow right now. They just got us on a nice little warm. They warming us up right now. You're being warmed up. Wait till they start boiling that water. Wait until they tossed your ass in that oven. They just getting us warmed up right now. And I'm telling you right now, all the serious Black people need to get together and start organizing. We can't save everybody. We can't save everybody. All the serious Black people need to get organized and get together. We need to get armed. We need to get our food together. We need to have an escape plan. We need to figure out what cities are the best grounds to fight on. Where are we going to make a stand? Where are the best cities to make a stand? And they will be your blackest cities and your blackest states. The places Black people don't like, your Memphis, Tennessee, that needs to be a stand your ground city. Detroit needs to be a stand your ground city. Gary, Indiana needs to be a stand your ground city. I don't know about Chicago. Y'all been gentrified too heavily. I don't know about Chicago, but Gary, Indiana should be a stand your ground city. Jackson, Mississippi should be a stand your ground city. You was happy just to have a Black president. You was happy just to have a Black president. New Orleans, I don't know, because they'll just blow up the levees again, New Orleans. New Orleans, you have to go to Mississippi. New Orleans, you got to get to Jackson or somewhere. They'll just blow the levees up. I could be wrong, but I don't see New Orleans as a stand your ground city. It's too easy to flood us. You're below sea level. It's too easy for them to flood us out of New Orleans. From a military science perspective, it's too easy for them to flood us out of New Orleans. You know what else they're going to do if they go to war? You thought the Gulf War had too many Black men in it? Wait till this war happens. When they do the military draft, they're going to try to send every Black man they can overseas. If they start the military draft, they're going to try to send every Black man they can overseas. They start the military draft, they're going to try to send every Black man they can overseas. I hope every Black man has a passport. Brothers, get your passport. When they start recruiting, disappear into Africa. I'm going into the bush, brothers and sisters. I'm going into the bush when the war is over. Get your passport, Black man.
Okay, I'm back. Well, we are in a state of emergency still. And often than not, we nearly get to talking about the same things over and over again. And I'm going to tell you why we're in so much danger as Black people. And when I mean Black people, I mean African American people. Trev, I see you, boo. I see you. And your lies are terrific. Terrific. And then, you know, when you do your Bible study and stuff, that's just what Black people need. Is they need prayer, but ultimately they need therapy. A lot of Black people need therapy. A lot of Black people need some type of care in their lives, whether it be from a distant cousin or somebody like that, or rather yet somebody just tell them the honest to God truth. Now, okay, this person is back.
Yeah. Man,
Or,
I actually the caller you had on earlier was pretty intelligent and funny. Yeah, I think I'll watch your show every week. You got yourself a new subscriber.
oh, thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
yeah. And one thing, I think non-black people be the worst. Like the non-blacks, they be the worst. I'm saying this as one myself.
Okay. Um, do you believe, well, going back to what we were talking about, do you believe all this stuff was orchestrated?
Yeah, most of this stuff is like a plan to get rid of black people for some reason. I discussed this on another channel. You know, Ivy Anita.
I heard of the name.
Yeah, I was on that channel. I discussed something like that, and apparently everybody knew of it. It's glad to know that I'm not the only one who knows that. Thanks to YouTubers like you, that the world is becoming a better place.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for that.
You know, like one step at a time. You know, we need
One day
YouTubers
at
that
a
can
time,
discuss.
one step at a time. Yeah.
Yeah, we need YouTubers that can discuss like every plan, every action step. Like we don't need people that make promises. We need people that do action, like action more than words.
Who do you feel most comfortable with? Do you feel most comfortable with Trump? Do you feel most comfortable with Kamala? Or do you feel somebody somewhere in the, let's say, someone who was a senator, a particular senator or a legislator or a mayor or a governor or somebody? Who do you feel most comfortable with?
I would say with some independent political parties that actually do give a shit about people, like some
Mm.
newcomers to the politics game. No, like yeah, people who
Okay.
actually do have plans. People who know what they're talking about, and people who keep to their promises. I
Do
mean,
you
there's
do you, do you think Trump would get us there?
I mean, Trump is lowering taxes, but the reputation about him is not that good. I have friends at school say Trump is the worst, but I mean, he's lowering taxes and he's making things affordable. And then Kamala Harris, I would love to see her become president, but I'm kind of conflicted. There's like a conflict of interest, honestly.
She sent innocent Black man to jail, right?
But really, I didn't know about that.
Yeah. She's known for doing this, especially in the Los Angeles area. She sent
What
Black
a
men. Yeah.
man! She's like, I was gonna say something bad about her. I was gonna say what a B word,
Mm. I mean,
but
anybody, Republican or Democrat, they always have somebody to endorse the runner-ups.
oh yeah, they
Ever,
do
ever
use.
heard of you ever heard of Richard Spencer?
Oh yeah, that guy. Oh, that guy's nasty.
Mm-hmm. How
Apparently
about
that
David?
guy's apparently that
How
guy
about
did get
David?
slapped.
He kept what?
That guy got slapped for his messed up views. Yeah, I saw that clip of him. Richard
Oh
Spencer.
yeah, I did see that video. That was
Yeah,
that was 20 years ago, but that
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 was
was
messed up.
that was
Because
messed
that
up.
was messed up because the stuff he kept on saying, like he paid the price for it. I mean, that's one. I mean, make people like him pay the price for their views. I mean, they have the freedom to have views, but they have to pay the price for it. You know,
Mm.
the same thing goes with the N word. You can say it, but you have to pay the price for it. Could be your life, could be your health, your wealth, anything.
So
Yeah.
this might boost up the Republican Party in terms of
Hmm.
individuals voting Republican. What do you think about, let's just say, black people voting Republican?
I mean, there will be social stigma at first, but then once they break these stereotypical norms, things will start shifting and shifting for the better or for the worse. Time will tell, but I mean, there's hope for there's hope. Maybe people can find an independent party, something independent, and it goes mainstream. Who knows what the future could hold?
If you had some advice for anybody who's independent, what would it be?
I would say actually go like talk to the people themselves, and YouTube channels like hold conferences like what people need do, like like those Excel points,
Hmm.
make those up and actually create steps to combat the issues hand on hand in the community. That actually works. Like step it, plan it, map it all out, every move. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it doesn't have to be smooth. But like you have to build up a process, like a whole plan, like an action
Hmm.
plan. Yeah,
Oh,
I learned it.
so what would be in your plan? Well, if we were all in one table and we actually had to write out a plan, what would be yours?
My plan would be, first of all, I'm not. My plan would be
Like
just
like
we don't live in an ideal world.
we don't
Yeah,
leave
I would
what?
say like idealism. We don't live in an ideal world, like, but we will try to make it ideal one step at a time. For example, make policies that do protect people of color, BIPOC, black people mostly. Make policies that criminalize to be anti-black.
Well, in order for that to happen, you had to get rid of some policies. You had to get rid of some, like, for example,
Yes,
the
get rid of
Dred
some
Scott.
policies and put some new policies in place. Like you got to find the whole procedure. It's all about the procedure.
You got to get rid of Dred Scott. You got to get rid of
Wait.
Dred Scott. You definitely have to undo Willie Lynch.
Oh, like Ron DeSantis in Florida. That guy. I think that guy might be worse than anyone who is frowned upon.
Hmm.
Ron DeSantis tried to like remove books about Black history or something.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know. Yeah, I heard about that. That was messed up.
not not
Fun,
only not only books, but they're trying to remove Black history from schools.
yeah. Fun fact is like one of my parents was like working in Florida until they had to move after Ron DeSantis did become. Yeah, they moved to Michigan. Luckily,
What
like
part of
Lansing,
Michigan?
Michigan, like the hub of Democrats.
You're from Lansing, Michigan?
Lansing,
Yes, Lansing, Lansing,
like
Michigan.
no,
Yes, the
I'm
capital.
originally
Yes,
yeah, yeah, Lansing,
downtown
the
capital,
capital,
where I'm from.
the 517.
Yes, 517. Yes, that's
Yeah,
where I'm from.
downtown cap. Wait a minute, I live in Lansing. I live in Lansing. Wait, I live in like East
Downtown
Lansing.
Lansing,
I
or
mean, I used to
East
live in
Lansing,
South Lansing for a
East
bit.
Lansing,
Yes, Old Lansing,
Okemos,
Jolly Road.
Old Lansing, Johnny Road. Yes, all that. Yes,
Okemos. My favorite road has got to be Harrison
Okemos
Road.
City.
That's where the best
Yeah.
Domino's in town is. The best
Saginaw,
Domino's in
West
town is like on Harrison
East
Road.
Saginaw, Saginaw. Yeah,
Oh,
that.
my favorite part of the city is the B Dubs downtown East Lansing. Oh, the
Yeah.
B Dubs. Don't get me
Oh
started
yeah.
on that. The wings.
Oh, the home of Michigan State. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Damn,
what
I didn't know
you
it's
know
a small
my
world.
favorite, what's my what do you think would be my favorite pizza place if I ever went downtown East Lansing, what's my favorite pizza place?
Something local.
Where? Where
Someone
is it
local
at
like
downtown? Like right across from the campus, right across from the campus,
oh
right?
yeah, from the one like other Lansing or East Lansing.
East Lansing.
Okay, East Lansing right across the campus. And that pizza, I mean, there's. Oh yeah, I know that pizza place is near Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh yeah, that
It
one.
starts with a B word.
Oh Blaze.
Bells.
Oh Bells. Oh yeah, that's what I
Bells
call it.
Pizza.
Oh, that's what I meant. Bells. Not. Why do I call it Blaze? I make that mistake all the time.
Yeah, yeah. You know where you are. You definitely know where you are.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It's just,
I'm curious. You said that you were Indian, right?
yeah, I'm Indian. I'm aware. I'm socially conscious. If you know what I mean. Like you don't meet a
Hmm.
lot of Indians that are like that. Like mostly Indians are backwards and shit like that. Like Indians could be the most anti-black people alive on earth sometimes. Yeah. That's a
What got you?
stereotype I'm trying to break.
Well, I don't know. I don't know much about Indians. I know about Native Americans, but I don't know much about Indians. It's the
Oh,
same
they
thing.
like yeah, the Indians, the immigrants, they're basically the main immigrants that come to America. They come with most of the money in hand, cash, all that.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
Mm.
interesting.
Yeah, they
So
come with
they
all the cash
move.
resources, everything, the funds, everything.
So this is one of the reasons why they move some of these people over to the
Yeah.
United States to
I mean,
over.
if non-black people got more cash than black people, cash is king, right? So if someone got more cash, they're more powerful, and if someone in power is not black, chances are most likely they could be a danger to the black community. It's
By
like you know how they say you get your cash up and
overgrowing.
everything. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's all about the
In
cash. At the end of the day.
it's all about the and all
The
about the
moolah, the cash, the dollars.
extinction. All about the extinction.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, those are the main immigrants. They basically sometimes scam the universities just to come into these countries.
You know who you know who you should be who you should go ahead and you should visit? A
Who?
dude named Amazing Lucas. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
Amazing Lucas. He does mostly political things as well.
Mm,
So what I want you to do is I want you to go to Amazing Lucas and check him out as well.
okay.
Definitely check out the Amazing Lucas.
Yeah. I'll check him out.
All right, no,
Amazing
no problem.
Lucas. Okay.
But
Stay safe.
I gotta do some things before I head out. But thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you so much.
Stay safe. Peace.
All right, peace out. That's quite interesting. All right, before I want to get into what me and Lisa have been talking over the phone about. And like I said, everything was cool up until now. Remember, we were just talking specifically about the situation that happened yesterday. Mind you, everything was cool up until the point where this woman absolutely pissed me off. Well, she didn't quite piss me off. She just kind of got me upset.
Kendrick. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was close. Shit. I mean, right? They
Was at this Trump rally has not been released yet, and really no other details have been released. But all we do know is that Donald Trump is doing all right so far. But Donald Trump getting great.
Ugh, stop it. No, I'm sorry for what happened to Trump. Like, that was awful. And that's why you guys need to go to church so you can have a heart too. Because if you guys think that's okay, I don't know what's wrong with you. How would you
You
like it
know,
if you were talking and your ear came
you know
off?
what's not okay? It, you know what's not
Trish,
okay?
stop it, Trish. What?
You
Shit.
know what I had a long, long time ago, man.
Trish.
These people, there were some silly people, and oh, my
I'm
ear
going to
came off. Oh
bury
my
you under a
goodness.
barn. Nah, but it's not okay when you convince and manipulate dumb people to storm the Capitol. That's
Oh
not
my
cool.
God, we're talking about the insurrection.
That's not
Listen,
cool.
okay, but that has
And
nothing
he
to
was
do.
behind it. He was
Or,
behind it.
Oh,
So
okay. So
fucking
you want to blame him
throwing
for
toilet paper at
everything that a
people.
person does? You,
he
he did not force those people
yes he
to.
did.
No, he didn't force them. No, he
He
did not.
forced them.
Listen, they all are free thinkers. They have their own
Puppets.
mind, and they decided to
Puppets.
storm Capitol Hill, and
Puppets.
it. Listen, there's a lot of things that's wrong with this country, and it didn't
Uh-huh.
just happen on
I have a
it,
question.
it didn't
Why
just
do we
happen.
have actors? Why do we have actors as presidents? That's my question.
He's not an
Good point, Bridge. Point taken.
actor. He's
Yes,
not an
he is.
actor. He's a
He is.
Yes, he
businessman.
is.
He's
He's
a
acting.
realtor. He is a
People
realtor.
don't like Trump.
Donald Trump. What I want to say, Donald Trump, George Washington, Mr. I'm not a crook. All these particular precedents, except for a few exceptions for a few people, even Bill Clinton, they were all actors. Why do we not see this? The one person that you wanted in office is now going to get a second chance. 4 years of Donald J. Trump. And or would you rather have a non-black female in Kamala Harris? What would you prefer? It's up to you. Because you ain't gonna get my vote on near one of them. And everybody's in, oh, you're wasting you're just saving your vote. You're damn right. I'm saving my vote for the actual person who can get it right the first time. When I ask him, what are you going to do specifically for Black people?
Because they don't understand. They don't understand.
Yeah, knowledge of how to make fried chicken. Right,
I'm good. I don't know how to make fried chicken.
Chicken wings. Yes, honey, give me some.
Lady Sparkle, help her. She wants to join the Church of Scientology. My sides hurt from that.
I don't want to join. I just want to go.
Oh, I don't know if you want to get indoctrinated, honey. Listen, I'm trying to run from cults now. Child, there's so much going on, honey.
There's a lot going on.
She thinks she's
Because you know that goddamn Geno Jennings, he over there running that cult because he looking for TD Jakes, honey. But you need to be putting some oil down your throat, honey. You think that you are God, fuck, you are not. Child, these people got issues. I ain't got time. Listen.
No, he didn't go there with Geno Jenkins. How dare he?
But I'll be on live, man. I just came to support my girls. That shit, honey.
Wow.
Welcome to the
Smash it.
Thank you so much, Lady Sparkle, babe.
Welcome to the expect
Y'all, so what are you saying
on live streams?
Wally, huh? What you say of you?
I was just saying, Lady Sparkle will be over there chilling.
He rested on the 8th.
People. Shit. Like I said, God bless you.
She thinks she's gonna be able to scream inside too. That's what took me out. That's what hurt my sides. I
Don't
laugh
you guys
hard.
want to come with me to church? Some of y'all need
I
to be
want
there.
you to no. I want you to stream. This is what I want you to do. God forgive me for having her do this, but I want you to go to your Church of Scientology, and I want you to pull out your phone.
Church of Scientology. Now I want people to actually look this up. Look this up for me. The Church of Scientology. Any church that has the word science in it, that's an experiment for destruction. It's worse than a freaking cult. Scientology. Yes, Scientology. Look it up.
And see what they do. And I want you to let us see what they do too. Okay?
Are you serious? Well, I have to go to sleep if I want to make it to these churches. But I want to, y'all think about this. If I go to church and all that, I can pray
Boss
for you
lady,
guys.
don't tell her nothing. Don't
That's
tell
a
her
satanic
nothing.
church. What? I'll Google it before I go. I'll Google it.
No, you need to go because
I literally got
it's
online.
very fluffy on Google. When you go, tell us what you experience and make sure you stream it.
Oh yeah.
I got
and
online
sure.
and I Googled
Oh,
churches near me, and that's
And
one that
make
came
sure,
up.
ma'am.
make sure when you go, you take Trump with you, okay?
I wish I could take
Please.
Trump with me. I wish I could
Not
nurse
only
his ear
Trump, take Joe
back to.
Biden with you.
Oh fuck that! No, y'all know I'm a Republican, but I
How did you become a Republican?
That's another story for another day.
So
But
am I. So am I.
thank you,
Yeah, she is too.
We got Republicans over here. Blacks used to be primarily Republican.
This is how it got sparked. That thing that she just said right there is how the conversation went completely left, because she said, and I quote, that blacks were Republican back then. And my question was, blacks were Republican during the Civil War or during slavery?
When?
Before they were thrown out of the office.
When?
Absolutely.
When?
That
Back in those, you mean back in the slavery days?
You gotta do your own
Yeah,
homework.
No. Because I've done it. That's
I
why I be
don't
saying
know.
when.
You're wrong.
When?
Blacks used to be Republican.
When?
You didn't do your homework
When?
if you don't know that.
When?
So I'm not listening. Google is free. I am not. You're not about to pick my brain. That is a
Back
fact.
in old slavery.
Well, why does she not want to? Usually people are a bit more logical and give truth and facts. Google can tell you anything. Your true worst enemies are Google, Bing, that's Bing, and Wikipedia. Bing, Google, and Wikipedia, they are not your friends. You know what is your best friend? Certain specific books, old books. The ones specifically you get out of libraries, the ones that specifically Negroes don't read.
3 days. Yeah,
that is
back in
a
the
fact.
slavery days when you have.
They were thrown out of
write.
office by the white supremacists. That is a fact.
Was it George Washington? Was it Abraham Lincoln?
You sound ignorant asking that question, because that isn't a fact. It is what it is.
How do I sound?
Because blacks were primary. They were in office. They
had no other choice. When they had no other choice, is that what you're saying?
Listen, I can't speak politics to people that don't know politics, because that's going to be a never-ending story. It's not my job to school you.
Please smash that like button. Please thumbs it up.
It's not my job to school you. I'm telling you a fact. If you don't know it, then you can Google it. But I'm not about to watch you do it.
On ignorance? Is that what you're doing?
What's ignorant? You're trying to say that my statement is a lie.
Saying.
I can't. I don't need to think about a damn thing. I know.
Hey, yo, we unlock. I'm gonna say this, bro. Every
What's up?
time I be saying the same thing you be.
It's like you really are conservative. You are really a conservative person. And on top of that, you're a capitalist, which is perfectly fine because that's what Republicans are anyway. They're capitalists. They believe in getting the bag. And how do you get the bag? Raise up taxes. Raise up taxes of the poor. Giving tax cuts to the rich. That's capitalism. Republicans do. And she got all defensive, all because I said truth and facts. She would have challenged me on the points, but instead all she did was throw insults.
Be saying and how she reacted. That's the reaction I always get.
Mm-hmm. It ain't no different from what her Officer Tatum and Stephen A. Smiths of the world and what they be thinking.
Right.
It's the same. It's the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Same shit.
Yeah.
They want so bad. You want
it doesn't, but it really doesn't matter if
it's like this. You want so bad for black people to become Republican. Why? What do they want? What do Republicans want in return? Just in case they give you something, like Donald Trump. He gave you what? 2 stimuluses or something like that. Let's just go there. Because, of course, everybody was in dire need because of COVID, right? Let's just say Donald Trump gives you $1,400. For each family, you get $1,400. That means you can pay your bills, buy groceries, whatever. Because Lord knows everything is so damn expensive now. Gas, food, air. What do these people want in return? What do Republicans want in return? I go to the Democratic side. Huh? We'll lower we'll lower your taxes and we'll give you tax cut. We'll cut taxes, or not tax cuts. We'll go ahead and tax the rich. But then a Republican comes in and we'll give you tax cuts. It's like, meanwhile, what are you doing with the poor here in the state of Nevada? Here is like 48% of people who are actually homeless now. More than 48%. It's getting worse. And it's record-breaking heat waves out here in the state of Nevada. So just imagine you being homeless, right? And you sleeping on the side of the street somewhere, and it being 115 degrees. What are you doing with the homeless situation? Absolutely nothing. Just imagine you boiling in that heat. No food, no water. You're constantly begging. You barely got any shoes on. You barely got any clothes on your feet. No one wants you anywhere near their business. No one wants you anywhere near their home. They have to wait till the sun goes down. And even with the sun going down, it's so blazing hot outside. Luckily, the sun is not up. You are hoping and wishing for rain to come down. Hoping and wishing and praying for a drop of rain to come down and hit your face.
you're a Republican or a Democrat, the wings are the same damn foul.
Yeah.
Different ideologies, same bed.
Yep. It's funny how like some black people think that they for us and they not for us. That's just mind-boggling to me.
Oh, little sidebar. Little sidebar. The governor of Georgia. I don't know how many people in here are in Georgia, but you remember Brian Kemp, right? Brian Kemp. I don't know how. Recently, this was back in April of 2024. Just recently signed a bill into law that restricts the abilities of some Chinese citizens to purchase land in states. Bill known as SB 4020 echoes similar measures already enacted in several other states. It specifically prohibits any agent of China from acquiring farmlands in Georgia or in any commercial land located near the military installation. Wow. So Chinese can't do shit in Georgia. Damn. They just wanted to be that's Republicans for you. That's Republicans. But you can make a Chinatown everywhere else. You can make a Chinatown in New York. You can make a Chinatown in LA. You can make a Chinatown here in the state of Nevada, but you can't make a Chinatown in the state of Georgia. And you want people to vote Republican. Not saying that it has anything to do with us, but we can't even make it. Well, I'm not even worried about Chinese. I'm just making a statement. It's kind of funny that every Chinese, every Mexican, every Asian, every Arab, every freaking monk can have a little bit of something, can own a little bit of something, but us. Quite interesting.
I think you guys are missed it. Nobody's saying one party is for or against another. No one's saying that. I have conservative beliefs, and there are some things that I definitely stand for that doesn't align with the Democratic Party.
See, black people that's our problem. We need our own shit. We need our own shit.
Own political,
exactly.
independent party. I like that.
But you're always going to have the two major political parties, and that's going to be the Republican and Democrat Party. They're always going to be dominant.
But see,
we need our own shit.
I could take each and every single individual, and I can have a conversation with them. And those who are not down with what we say, what we want, fine, they're out. We don't have to pay them no attention. I could take somebody from the Republican side. I could take somebody from the Democratic side. I could take somebody from the independent side.
I don't like talking politics with people like you guys because you don't know what the hell you're talking about, and you don't know facts, and you don't know dates, and you just want to say very generic statements like no. You want to say very generic statement like, oh, it's all the same because you don't know what you're talking about.
No, because you don't know me like that.
No.
Please,
I don't have to know you like that. I hear what you're saying.
I want to know more.
I said something very basic. I said something very basic, like blacks were primarily Republican, and you're talking about, oh, tell me when. That tells me you don't even know what you're talking about. You're just throwing out facts. Your words are empty, like empty calories, like drinking a can of beer, hoping to get full off of nutrients. It's an empty conversation. You don't know what you're talking about, and you're just saying stuff. So now it's like, oh, blacks need to start their own political party. We don't need to start our own political party. What we need to do is be dominant in the political parties that's already existed, so they can get the financial backing. We can't just start our own political party and win it. We can't do that. So I don't know what you're talking about. You're just saying stuff. You're misleading people.
And seeing what
the hell
posted his ideas.
So when he presented
his ideas to the Republican and the Democratic side, what happened?
You don't even know what you're saying. You're just throwing words out there, hoping that they'll hit a target.
Maurice, what happened with Ice Cube when he went both to the Republican and Democratic side and presented his ideas? What happened?
Trish, stop with that. Trish, what are you doing?
You know, We-On-Loc, I mentioned that about Ice Cube going to the Republican Party. And
sorry, I had to go get some water. My tongue is freaking burning for that. She always wants to buy hot Frito Cheetos. But at any rate, you notice that each and every time we start asking questions like we all know that you're for the Republican Party. We all know you're for Trump and whoever. Oh, and even though Trump used to be a Democrat, he switched from Democrat to Republican. Duh. Now, true in fact, you are a conservative, and like I said, you are a capitalist. It's set in stone. It's not defensive. I wasn't being scandalous at all. But you were being so defensive that we couldn't even ask you specific questions. If you went anywhere in any other chat or any other live stream up on somebody else's panel and acting like that, you would get cussed out. So I was particularly trying with this person, right? I was trying to understand her views and certain things, and she could have elaborated a little further, but she didn't. She got a little snappy, which it goes like this. She is way far right, which I can respect, but with all the mouthiness, with all the sassiness.
He basically got disrespected, and that's why he went live and basically said, fuck y'all, to the Republican Party.
Oh, so that's how you base this argument on.
That's what happened.
Listen, that has nothing to do with what I said about blacks being primarily Republican before they were thrown out of the office by the white supremacists. That has nothing to do with what I was talking about. So I'm not even sure what Ice Cube or whatever other kind of cube has to do with that kind of conversation.
Wow. Whatever other type of cube? So this is a white woman trapped in a black woman's body. I got it.
We're not talking about ice cubes right now, okay? We're talking about my first statement, and
you keep going back to that statement, so
because that's what I was talking about, and all this other nonsense that you're talking about, I don't get it.
So
if I wanted to talk about rap and all that other kind of stuff, I would talk about rap, but we're not talking about that right now.
Party.
She don't even.
We're supposed to be voting for Republican.
I can't. I'm not talking about politics with you guys because it's frustrating.
But but like we hear.
Why does it have to be frustrating? What is so frustrating? Can anybody find this woman? Because I would like to know what's frustrating about this. Can anybody find this woman?
We listening to you, but you ain't listening to what he said.
Because I don't want those ideas to get into my head, because you guys aren't speaking facts and dates and stuff like that. And now you're telling me that, because this rapper went to the Republican Party and they disrespected him, so then he cursed them out. What does that have to do with history? What does that have to do with anything?
It's called sparking a conversation. Of course, people, okay, true. talking politics, it triggers people a little bit. Okay, true to facts. But we don't have to be assholes here. Uh, Psychologically, we need to be more. I want to say conservative in our talking points. So you would tell me why is this, and again, we can be logical about this. We don't have to be nothing else but logical, and you can bring truth. And when you say this is the facts, I need for you to bring that up. I need you to show proof, because when you tell me that it's factually that Black people were Republicans back then, I need to show proof. Were they Republicans before or after the Civil War? Before or after the Civil War? They were Republicans before the Civil War. Politics and religion, correct. Oh, Republicans are for religion. Always for religion. Now with when it comes to abortions, I'm not. That's tricky. I'm not into none of that. I am pro-life, but I'm also pro-choice. I'm not for killing kids. If you make a baby, you sticking with the baby. But the one thing I will say, if a woman is being raped and is being deleted or close to being deleted, she has a choice. The only choice that she has is to keep that child or not. Most likely, they're going to what? Keep the child. Most likely. Anything else, I'm not for. I'm not for any other excuses. You can't convince me of anything else. You basically destroyed life. That's what you basically did. What did Lisa? I know Lisa. What she say? She said after Congress passed the first military Reconstruction Act in 1857 and ratified the 15th Amendment of the United States of America. Ooh. You need to do. We-On-Loc, you need to do more research. You need to do more research for the next time when you go up against this woman. Because again, we're trying to be philosophical. We're not trying to be philosophical. We're trying to be logical here. 1789 through 1866. American office holders in the U.S. I don't know what that is. I had to look that up. I had to definitely look that up.
Nothing to do with the conversation at all.
Why does that
it was
even
just the
include in your
finest,
mind?
finest, and I don't
So you
understand why you
keep
even threw
talking
that my way.
about
I'm
these
throwing it
things
right
when
back.
you don't want to hear other people's ideas.
I heard it. I heard it.
No, you
I
haven't.
heard you.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I did.
You haven't heard
Yes, I did.
anything none of us
You
said.
can't tell me what the hell I heard.
You
can't
did
tell
not
me what
hear
I heard.
anything that
What are
we
you talking about?
said.
You see how she's being defended?
Because
He's
I don't
talking
want
about.
those ideas to go
See?
to get into my head, because you guys aren't speaking facts and
So
dates
why
and
are
stuff
so
like that.
how?
So instead of repeating yourself, why don't you just give us a little bit more clarity of what you were talking about? But again, we don't know this woman from Adam. I just met this woman. I just met Mrs. Understood. I just met her. I don't know who she is. I don't know her. the only person that I know and I speak to all the time is Trish and Montrese. Montrese. I don't know this woman. I don't know this woman.
And now you're
So
telling me
why
that,
even
okay,
have a
because this
conversation with a
rapper
person who wants to
went to
have a
the
conversation?
Republican Party and
Does
they
that make any
disrespected him,
sense
so
to you?
then he cursed
Why
them
do you
out.
want to
What does
start a
that have to do
conversation
with
or
history?
a
What does that
debate
have to
that
do with
wants to have a
anything? That
conversation
had
with
nothing
you?
to do with the
What does
conversation
that?
at all.
Why did
It
that
was just
even include
deflection
in
at
your
its
mind
finest. And I don't
to
understand why you
keep
even threw that
talking
my way.
about
I'm
these
throwing it
things
right
when
back.
you don't want to hear other people's people's
I heard
ideas?
it. I heard it.
No, you
I heard
haven't.
you.
No, you
Yes,
haven't.
I did.
You haven't
Yes,
heard
I did.
anything none of us
You
said.
can't tell me what the hell I heard.
You
You
did
can't tell
not
me what
hear
I heard.
anything that
What are
we
you talking about?
said
I
because
heard
you're
you
still stuck in your
just
ideology.
There's a big difference between hearing, listening, and actually understanding. This is why the racists think we. This is why the racists think we're stupid. Ah, boy, when you have a when you try to have a conversation with certain people, and again, it's not all people because this is the only time I've ever had encountered anything like this. But really, conversations really they have these things every single day. If you go to the Amazing Lucas, right? You go to his channel. They have them periodically all the time. Why can I not have this same combo with the person that brung up back in the 1800s, back in the 1700s, back in the 1600s, excuse me, that black people were Republican, and I asked the question again, going back to that. Was it during or after the Civil War, or during or after slavery? And then I was going to follow up with something else, but instead I'm I don't know what I'm talking about and all this other stuff. And I could have just let that ride, but that really kind of like turn on the ignorance in me. It just made me turn on the ignorance. And I really didn't want to get ignorant. I really didn't want to.
because I don't
You're still
agree with
stuck
you.
there.
Oh my God. Just because you're loud, you're just gonna be loud and wrong. Get your emotions in check. Why are you so emotional?
Because I'm a human fucking being.
You can't
That's
have
why.
a conversation with all these emotions.
Yes, you can. You want me to be a barbarian? You want me to
I
just
just
say
need you to
fuck
calm
you?
the.
Huh?
I just
You
need
want
you
me
to.
to be a motherfucking barbarian? I can do that.
Oh,
Or
now you
would you
say,
rather be logical?
poor
Would you
thing.
rather be logical? Which
You're
one?
not.
You
You're
pick
not.
one.
But you're not being
You pick
logical
one
at
and I'll
all.
be that. No,
You're
you pick
not
one
being
and I'll be that.
logical.
You want me to be a barbarian? You want me to be logical? Which one you want to do?
I want you to lose
Because
the emotions.
what you sound right now is the same one of these half pint looking Negroes out here who wants everybody to be a goddamn Republican. And why is that?
You sound stupid and you stuttering.
See what I mean? I'm stupid.
I can't help that.
But
I didn't tell you to stutter your
capitalist.
way through it. You stuttered because your brain couldn't even comprehend what you were trying to say.
And
Okay?
now they're doing like Republicans do, throw insults. I can throw insults all day. I
didn't
all
insult
day
you.
long, man.
All I'm saying is your
You
own brain
said
is telling you that you're going the wrong way.
stuttered.
That's not an
You
insult if
said
you're
that I
stuttering. So if
stuttered.
I state a fact that's called an insult, I can't.
That is an insult. Is that
If
not
you
an insult?
stutter, you stutter.
Montrese, is that not an insult?
To me, it is.
Thank you.
Now you guys are overly
So
sensitive
it's like
and overly
you're
emotional.
so stupid. You're
You're
stupid, and you're a troll.
Next.
Well, wait a minute. Why am I stupid?
Hi, W. Jackson. Next. We're done with this. I'm done with this conversation. I can't.
Sound like a white girl. always in the Republican shit. But you want white girls always want black
So you're
people and
saying that there's
Republicans.
not black Republicans? Is that what you're saying? That I have to be white to be a Republican? That's what I'm talking about. The ignorance that you're spewing.
Now she hears me.
I've always heard you, but that was a dumb statement.
No, it wasn't. Because there are white people who actually want black people to be Republican.
Conservative Republicans. Period.
And there are black conservative Democrats, but I'm neither one.
A black conservative Democrat. Make that make sense. I can't. Conversation over. I'm not speaking to you guys about politics at all. Stay in the left. I'm good.
Because
a black conservative Democrat. You guys are just saying make a stuff. Difference. Anyways,
if one takes a shit or the other one takes a shit, one takes a big shit, the other one takes a little shit. At the end of the day, it's the same shit.
Yeah, right. Yo, I understand that.
She would have got dusted over there. She would have got dusted at Lucas's. I didn't have to raise a finger. All she had to do is talk her shit over on Lucas's place, and the people over there are ruthless. She would have got dusted. But I just let her talk. Let her talk her shit. Do her little Angela Rye bullshit. I just let her do it. Because I can act ignorant all day, but I'm trying to understand these things. I'm not a politician at all. So I can care less because I've seen the trick bag too many times. It's happened too many times. I've seen the trick bag. You promise one thing for 4 years and don't even see it. They promise it after they're out the door.
A lot of niggas got manipulated and brainwashed. I understand that, but you know, it is what it is, bro.
But see, they don't want to understand that.
Really?
They don't care. They just love being capitalists and want to capitalize on the poor all the damn time.
All I said was we need our own shit. We need our own, like you said, political party. And then it goes into, well, nah, we need to be this and like we need our own shit. Like, motherfuckers ain't never heard of Black Wall Street. We need our own shit. Like,
niggas never heard of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Right.
That was 10, 20, 30 years ago. So.
Right. But people.
And do you know the biggest Republicans were Klansmen?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't listen. I used enough brain cells talking to you guys. I've fried enough brain cells in my past. I can't. Trish, I'm gonna jump into the chat because these. It's I fried enough of my brain cells.
You?
Okay. Yes, it's me. Yes.
Okay, got it. No, I think you're doing a
Things get so interesting.
wonderful job. Keep fighting them. Fight them.
I'm just getting sleepy. I can't because they just really just saying stuff at this point, hoping it makes sense. And one thing about politics, you got to be careful. It's like you will get people that just say a bunch of stuff and want to be exactly argumentative, but they really their points are just blank. I don't mind having a well-rounded conversation, but you guys are just saying stuff. You guys are just really just saying stuff, and that's all I'm saying. You're putting words in my mouth. Now I'm a capitalist and all these other things. You really don't know what you're talking about. You're just learning from. You don't know. We're not even talking about. Are we talking about capitalism now? Is that what you want to talk about?
Why are you getting on
the? Are we changing the subject? Because we were simply my point to you guys were my only point was that blacks were first Republican primarily.
You don't
That was
have
it.
to
And you
repeat
wanted to
yourself. We
dispute that. That was
already
it. That was the
heard
only
it.
point
We
that I was
already heard
making.
that.
So
We
all this
already
other stuff
heard it.
about capitalism and stuff like that,
And
and all this
and
bulama,
all we're
I'm just not
saying is,
interested in it.
why would you want to be a Republican? That's all
I
that
don't need
was.
to answer why. I don't need to answer why.
Hey, all I said was misunderstood, lovely. All I said was we need our own shit. That's
And
it.
you said, no, we don't need our own shit.
That is not all you said. And if that's how you
That
feel, that's
is
how you
all I
feel.
said.
Okay, well,
that's
okay,
all
then
I
I can
said.
only respect. Listen, I can only respect your opinion on that. Okay.
Like I understand you too. I listen to you. I'll be over there on your channel. I understand you too.
I appreciate that, but I think that when it comes to and I'm gonna speak go on mute after this because I see Jackson up here, but the Republican and Democrat, all right, it's gonna be hard to get financial backing to start another party. That's why you don't see.
No, it isn't. It's not hard to not to get back financial backing, because if we are a $2 trillion people, okay, we are a $2 trillion people. We spend more money on clothes, food, just stuff we don't need, just products we do not need. Like everybody's so proud. Everybody's too proud to shop at Walmart. Everybody's so proud. They're too proud to shop at their local low budget shopping malls or whatever. Those outlet shopping malls that don't even cost so much money to purchase clothing. Like it's like $10 for a shirt. $10 for a shirt, $15 for a pair of pants. Oh, we're too proud for that. We always have to get name brand stuff all the time. Women, y'all hair products. Y'all don't like being natural. I'm just gonna put it in there. Y'all don't like being natural, but you love messing with that weed. Y'all love messing with them lace fronts. Y'all love messing with them beauty products. Y'all love getting y'all nails done. $60, $70 to get your no. It's damn near what, $200-$300 to get your hair and nails, makeup done. Ridiculous. The only reason why I buy Jordans is because I earned it. I earned buying Jordans. I earned that. I earned those things. I help out. At some point, I like to make myself happy. At some point, you've helped the community for so long. It's okay to have maybe one or two things at best. But when you have an activist out there who's holding a campaign, who really needs your help, who is black, who is American African, who really needs your help, and all of a sudden you can't help them because you don't have money. We are the most conservative, not conservative. What's the word? Consumed. We are the most consumable group ever. We spend trillions and trillions of dollars over just products, stuff that we just don't need. So don't tell me we can't afford to grow another political party. You must be out your damn mind.
All these other like the independents and liberals and all these other things, really, you see the Republicans against the Democrat in a presidential campaign. All right, and I'm not saying it can't happen. I just think that is a lot in store.
I never said that, but listen, it's okay, but there's nothing wrong with your natural features. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And this is the reason why this is the reason why kids in kindergarten, or teachers, why did I say kids? Teachers in kindergarten put up the doll test. It's like, you want to be this straight, this pure little beautiful white little doll, or you want to be this nappy headed doll? Do you want this pure little white cake, or do you want this nasty ass black cake? It's always something. Oh, where'd I go?
To get financial backing to do a campaign for us to have our own. I just feel that we need more wealth, more generational wealth, because where are we going to start?
You're not going to get it from the Republican Party. You're not going to get generational wealth from the Republican Party. What the hell is wrong with you? Does this person need Ritalin? You're going to get wealth by building. You're going to get wealth by building your own establishments. You're going to get wealth by, when you build those establishments on top of the other people who look just like you. On top of that, that money translates 8 to 12 times. Up to 1 to 4 years. And once that money translates, then you're able to get capital. And once you get capital, you have to build capital first and foremost. And when you build capital, you're going to be able to afford a lot of things. Number one, you can afford the police. You can afford your own police. You can afford the media. You can afford a lot of things. In the words of Dr. Claude Anderson, you need to go what is called the latter. The latter. And I wish I had more time to get into let me see if I can find it. I don't let them rock.
That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
It ain't gonna be with Republicans, I'll tell you that much. Let's just say you do get money from these laws. What do they want to return?
Grand Rising,
Oh,
peace and
hold on,
blessings.
guys. Rico,
Peace and blessings. You all shut the fuck up, or
is that you or is it?
yes, this is the one and only.
You sure it's you? Hello?
Yes, this is me, child.
Tell me that it's you by.
Yo soy sexy, soltera, la diosa, la género humano. You're
Okay.
still up? Hey, you're. So I see we're talking about politics.
I'm half awake.
Unfortunately, Rico. Unfortunately.
I don't
Okay.
even know how we got here. You got to be careful when you're talking about politics because emotions run high.
Okay. And you know, the thing about politics too is that, you know, both parties, there's not a good, but there is a bad party, which is the blue party. And Martrice, I rock with you, but it's Republican all day.
I came in
Come on, Rico.
Smash it.
Like, it's because the Republican Party is actually helping the people and helping the country make more money, actually, and like they're actually doing things that they say that they're going to do instead of lying, like, you know, the Biden.
Yeah, help you make more money, but yet you're still slaves at the end of the day, because other people are still coming into the country and competing over you, winning the competition over you. So it doesn't matter if you're a Republican or Democrat or not. And the fact that you can't get your issue straight, you can't get certain not vertical, but horizontal ideology straight is a problem.
Administration, just to get the black vote.
Like I
Thank
said,
you,
we
Rico. Come through.
we need
Okay.
our own shit. I'm neither. We need our own shit.
I'm not saying like to go with neither, but like if anything, I would
No,
go
I'm
with the
saying,
Republican Party.
but well, I can't do that. But
Oh yeah,
I don't fuck with neither party. What I'm saying is we need our own shit like we used to have until they fucked us over and bombed us. That's what I'm talking about. We need our own shit.
I can't.
But when we had our own stuff, we were Republican, okay, and then a lot of things have happened. Yeah, a lot of us were.
I want you guys to hold on.
No, we were not Republican.
Montrese, MU.
No.
1 second. W. Jackson hit the panel. I want him to have a moment to get in here.
I'm catching the tail end, and I just want to listen to what everybody has to say before I say anything, because I don't want to come in and say something and it has nothing to do with y'all.
Oh, okay, fine. What we're gonna do from here on out, because we have a full panel, I want everyone to listen to each other and give each other at least 2 minutes to get out before we switch it to the next person, because we can't have the over talking. We don't understand anything. So who wants to go first? Montrese?
No, I said what I had to. I said what I had to say. We need our own shit.
Wally.
Good luck with those tax cuts.
Rico.
Okay, I'm going to say this. The Democratic Party is the main people who are behind the child trafficking and other illegal things. And then not to mention Biden was also flying in illegal immigrants, and only men to be exact. And that whole thing at the Capitol, that was not the Republican Party, that was the Democratic Party. They made it look like the Republican Party. That's how that situation went down. And all these charges that they're putting on Trump is only because Trump was saying the things that they didn't want him to say. He was actually helping the people. Like when the whole jab situation, he did not want people to get the jab. But the Biden party, the Democratic Party wanted people to get the jab, knowing, the side effects of that. I think I did that under 2 minutes.
MU.
Let's not forget the 3 strikes law, mandatory minimums. There's a lot of problems that we like to overlook. And when you're looking at the Democratic Party, you have to remember if something happens to Biden, then that leaves his vice president in office, who is responsible for mass incarceration in California and things like that. I think we're kind of forgetting that the Democratic Party only has to suggest things that offer promises and programs and all this money allocated to blacks, but when have they ever delivered? When has anybody's financial status changed from a Democratic person being in the office, whereas Republican is for less government involvement in our lives? And we have to be able to have generational wealth ourselves. We have to become wealthier. The economy becomes wealthier, society becomes better, and we're all better as a whole, because we have to be in a position to where we can govern ourselves. How many times
it won't be with the Republican Party?
Are we going to believe the promises of the Democratic Party for them not to deliver? And that's why I'm Republican, since you asked. And it's not about who's better or worse, because there's problems in both. But how can you?
Now she wants to be now she wants to talk her stuff. Now she wants to be political. Now she wants to explain herself away. It's kind of too late because I was already irritated. But again, I'm learning to become more patient with these things. And to read more is to share your ideas. Is to be more smarter in your, is to actually be right and come out with the facts that you have learned. But what we look up is what people, especially conservatives, want us to believe. It's all in what you research on these computers. It's AI. We don't never want to read. I mean, researching is fine, but the real truth is in your books. It's in your books.
You benefit your life when it comes to one or the other. That's all I'm saying.
Now, I believe Dr. Claude Anderson has something to say about that. I believe Dr. Claude Anderson has something to say about these particular things.
Unemployment problem in America. We have a joblessness program because everybody gets into a public office. What he wants to do is give black folks a job. A job ain't worth a damn. A job is not designed to change the wealth. You can't change wealth with having a job unless you're good as hell at stealing. What you have to do is that you got to spend some money into building businesses for black folk. Black folk don't need jobs. They need businesses.
They need businesses
to build their own products and services and goods and opportunities for their own people. We don't have an unemployment problem in America. We have a joblessness program because everybody gets into a public office. What he wants to do is give black folks a job. A job ain't worth a damn. A job is not designed to change the wealth. You can't change wealth with having a job unless you're good as hell at stealing. What you have to do is that you got to spend some money into building businesses for black folk. Black folk don't need jobs. They need businesses.
So jobs, let me get rid of this. So jobs are not the only thing. Yeah, I mean, we do need jobs, yes, but jobs won't sustain you. Jobs are not going to get you wealthy. What type of job is going to pay over advertly $32 an hour? Not one damn job. The average job that will pay you enough to keep you functional but won't buy you anything extra is $23 an hour. We have gone so far. This country has gone so far deep into depression stages that you have to seek those particular jobs that relatively you're going to have to go to school for. But if you go to school for let's just relatively say for plumbing or those what I want to say, lost train of thought. But if you want to be a plumber, if you want to be a technician, if you want to be an architect, if you want to go into carpentry, if you want to go into HVAC, if you want to go into all these particular things, you have to have a trade. There it goes. A trade. You have to go to trade school. And once you graduate from trade school, guess what? They're not going to give you jobs off the bat unless you know somebody that knows somebody. You're going to have a hard time, believe me. I'm going through it. I just got a certificate of completion from an online school for HVAC. Do you believe it's easy? No, it isn't. I've been dreaming this for all of my life. And all I ever wanted to do was provide. But they're not going to let you do that because this is how conservative they are. They always want their buddies they always trust their little prison buddies from way back in the day. It's like, I'd rather pick this person that I've known for 10 years and know what he's doing versus a person I can put on the job and train as my pre-apprentice. So how am I supposed to learn to do the job? How am I supposed to learn to do X, Y, and Z, even though I've learned it in school, right? How am I supposed to learn on the job, in on the job situation? How am I supposed to learn anything? How am I supposed to grow within? How? You see, it's hard. It is very, very hard. But again, you have to know people. And I'm sure there's always a white person that's always going to know somebody in their large little group. Oh, little Tommy knows Jeff over here, and Jeff can get with Jennifer, and Jennifer can sign you in with no problems. I honest to God, wish things were in reverse. I wish, honest to God, things were in reverse, and we had the power, we had the wealth, we had the resources. Because ultimately, I'm getting sick of this. I'm getting sick of this Republican shit. I'm getting sick of this Democratic shit. F them all is what I have to say. You know, we got to talk about politics. We have to talk about these things. It's very important. How is it important to us? Anything that we say, it goes on deaf ears. But if we start robbing you, motherfuckers, oh, it's a problem. Oh, they're a menace to society. If you don't get your never mind. Goddamn right. He disqualified himself and he said Jesse Jackson.
We need to own shit. What's going to happen? The Nicki Minaj person, I think you're a troll. I heard everything you said. I'm just gonna skip over you. MU, I agree with everything you said. I have no issue with you being a Republican. And you said the Republicans had 4 years under Trump to do something for blacks. That's what they want to say. And if you want to say that Trump did something for HBCUs, now I went to HBCU. I want you to look back at what exactly he did. He didn't do shit. And I want you to look back what
neither did the Democratic Party, though.
Whoa. Did you research that? Did you actually see what they did?
Yes, I did. And I'm too tired to go into it right now. But we're not going to act like there's not problems and that the Democratic Party has not hurt black people. If you're going to tell me that 3 strikes and mandatory minimums didn't hurt black people, I don't know what to tell you because you are sadly mistaken. Especially when it comes to super predator and the terms that they use to criminalize blacks, that came from the Democratic Party.
So are we talking about 3 strikes or are we talking about money for blacks? Which one are we talking about, MU?
We're talking about
MU, you're going in and out.
That's Cat.
Oh, sorry.
That's why she's going in and out.
MU. Continue.
You can't separate. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
You can't separate an issue to say it doesn't matter to prioritize something else because it all matters. What difference does it make if we gain wealth if you're throwing us in jail forever?
I didn't say either. I didn't say pick one or the other. I'm just saying, what I'm saying is, you're saying that Republicans are doing all this and Democrats are doing nothing. Republicans
I didn't say that. I said pick your best. I didn't say that. I said pick what's best to benefit your life. I didn't say one was perfect over another. And anybody that says that is sadly mistaken.
I mean, anybody can say that. I mean, you can't make everybody happy.
I said why I stood for the Republican Party, what issues I stand for, but you guys want to make it seem like Democrats did all these things for black people, but yet everybody is still in the same spot financially. Make that make sense?
We've been in the same spot financially. What are you talking about? We're still in the same state that we're in years ago.
I'm talking about generational wealth and what is
16 years ago, 30 years ago.
Generational wealth. Wait, why are you attacking me? I'm talking about generational wealth.
But we're still grabbing people by the pussy.
That we're in a better spot. Kid, you're not going to tell me that. So calm down, bro.
Can I finish?
Blueberries.
Or is my 2 minutes up?
No, you can finish. I'm going mute.
No, and MU, I am not attacking you. And I have no issues with you being a Republican. Now, if you just want to be a Republican because of what it's doing for black people, you know, that's your choice. I choose to pick the lesser two evils. I'm not fucking with Trump. I'm not fucking with anybody with that MAGA base.
I'm not trying to get you to mess with Trump. Ooh. Listen, Trump lost a damn ear for his beliefs. So, I'm not about to get on Trump right now. He has enough.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, I'm sorry, Emmy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
MU. MU.
Throwing toilet paper at a whole bunch of people who needed toilet paper, and you want me to vote for a goddamn Republican that's not even a Republican. He's a Democrat.
That's right, bro. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Maybe you didn't hear me. Trump was a Democrat before he became a Republican.
Okay, well, nobody starts off perfect, so he came to his senses. Okay.
I choose.
In other words, he's playing both sides. That's why I say he's a damn actor. I have never heard of anybody who is running for office act the way he acts, does what he does for a living, by the way, and having fun doing it. Did I forget to mention that he has a hard time dealing with Mexicans? Did I ever mention he had a small little fetish or a fantasy? I don't want to say fetish. He had a small little, had something in his mind that he spewed out into the public about his own daughter. Oops. Did I bother to mention that? Of course, everybody knows he'll grab a woman by the JJ. Everybody knows that. He said it out loud. And you want this man in office again? Hey, that's on you.
Choose to pick the lesser two evils. I'm not messing with Trump. I'm not messing with that base. That is a dangerous base. Damn about money and all that shit. It's not gonna be anything if they're going around killing people. They're talking about killing gays. They're talking about killing.
Right.
They're eradicating gays in churches.
Right.
Damn all that other stuff.
I don't know about all that, but all I know is I think it was during or after that. Don't quote me on it, but you can look it up yourself. Trump, I think before he left, signed into law to execute 13 people. 5 of them were black. 13 people. And you want me to vote him in office?
What difference does money make if you're dead in the ground?
You're way too emotional. I don't understand all these damn emotions. I think that we need to start further.
Yeah, and this woman is really quite disrespectful. I think next time when I see him, I'm just going to turn full beast mode. Keep with all this emotional stuff, and I'm just going to straight turn into beast mode, because people were trying to actually talk to you, but you got defensive, and now all of a sudden we're what? Emotional. Make it make sense.
But wait, hold the fuck up. How was he emotional when Jackson, when he started speaking, you got loud?
Shouts out to my tree. You wanted to grab him with his throat. No, he a fool for that one. He a fool for that one.
So who's really emotional?
I can feel his rage through the computer. I can just feel how he felt, which was just, which was absolutely just because we were trying to speak to him. That's it.
Trish with these gifts.
And MU, I've got nothing. MU, I apologize for seeing emotional, but I do get emotional when it comes to that. And I'm not attacking you as a Republican. I'm not attacking you as a person. I like you, but I
can handle it.
And I can disagree with you without trying to get ugly. But I do.
I can handle it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got this.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you gotta worry about me.
All I'm saying is, what difference? Have you heard what those? There are MAGA preachers in churches talking about eradicating gays. What difference does making money for black people mean? Gays won. We're next. Blacks are next. Doesn't gonna make any difference how much money you make if you can't make it. If you can't make money if you're dead. That's all I got.
Donald Trump executing 13 people. 5 of them were black, and you want me to vote for a Republican?
I do want you to vote for a Republican, but it's not my place to tell you to do so. That would be... I dance like that, Trish. Those are my dance moves. That would be highly inappropriate for me to tell you which way to vote. I think that you have to... What?
We need our own shit again.
I wasn't laughing at you. Now I was like,
but by the way, for anybody that's listening that thinks Montrese is for Democrats, I say fuck both parties. I already know what the fuck is going on. I've been woke.
Slow down.
I can care less. I can care less. I'm sorry. I can care less about Trump or Biden. I can care less.
That's fair. That's fair. I get that.
I wish I could say the same.
That's where my daughter is at this point.
I wish I could say, and I said this word: Biden is a weak president, but Trump is dangerous. Which one would you rather have?
Why don't
number
I got a
one,
better
Biden
idea?
is
I
sick.
agree with that.
I got a better idea. Why don't we find Ross Perot if he's still alive?
Wow, he's got money for that.
Let me take my ass to bed. I would love to continue this conversation another day. I got to get up for church in the morning. Trish, thank you for having me up. I'm going to be in the chat until I fall asleep. Thank you, guys. There's no hard feelings. I appreciate
so much.
I appreciate the conversation, the well-rounded conversation, and I learned a lot. Still, I'm sorry about Trump's ear, but you guys have a good night. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Trish.
Thank you so much, misunderstood.
All they had to do was take a couple of steps to the right, and he would have been out of here.
That's very not patriotic of you.
Yes, it is. Fuck them.
But
bang bang, like that.
We stand for. We have to be able to rally and have campaigns without being hurt. There was an innocent person on the life, and no matter what your beliefs are, that's never gonna be okay. That's barbaric, and it's not be allowed in a civilized society.
I can give a fuck about a racist man.
Speak politics of everybody because listen, you are frying my brain cells more than enough. I can't with you. I can't because that is like very ignorant of you.
My shit fried too. My shit fried too.
Did you know that Donald Trump's dad was a Klansman?
Right. Oh yeah. You know, I'm glad you brought that up.
So we're not going to talk about the Democrats and their relationship with the Klan.
Hey, bro, we about to get up out of here in a few minutes. You come see me next time. I'll be on Tuesday. I'll be on Tuesday. Just come see me next week. All right. But what was I finna say? Hey, and you know, it has no bearings. But I'll say it like this. She's very passionate. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna say. If she had more understanding and stop being so damn combative and being so damn offensive, what I was going to say, there are in both sides, there's always that one who endorses the runner-up, even if they're on the Republican side or the Democratic side. I said that. Obviously, she wasn't even paying no attention. I said David Duke in one end and Richard Spencer in the other. So it really doesn't make a difference who you vote for. It didn't make a difference. With Donald Trump, it was Richard Spencer. With Joe Biden, it was David Duke.
We're not going to talk about that, but you want to talk about Trump. That's fine. I can't with this, you guys. You need to do your homework, and then you can talk to MU. You need to come stronger and do your homework.
He did mention David Duke. He did mention David
how the Democrats created the.
He did mention that.
With you. Do your homework first.
He did mention that though. Yes, she's emotional.
I want you to mention two names since I'm so emotional. I want you to research two names: Richard Spencer and David Duke. I'm on mute.
Bingo.
Hey yo, We-On-Loc. We could talk about this shit too. Let's talk about how back in the day, Donald Trump used to tag black people's luggage because he don't want them in his hotel. Stop playing with me.
Let's not talk about
what he did to the Mexicans. Oh God.
He can't stand them.
Let's not talk about the Central Park 5. Trish knows about that because she's from New York.
Anyway, I said my piece. I said what I said. And I'm going to say some more stuff, possible, maybe on Tuesday. But you got what you got from me. And now I want to hear from you. But first, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And also become a member of the We-On-Loc Nation channel. And before I get out of here, I want to again play, and you are still here. I'm just going to play this. I'm going to go. Don't forget to pick up your tickets for New York. Please do not forget to pick up your tickets from New York. You got plenty of time up until September. I forgot what number it was. But let me play this right quick and we can get on out of here.
Get ready for the most glamorous event of the year, the U2B Streets Awards 2025. February 9, 2025 at Laban Midtown, located at 641 West 42nd Street, New York City. Join us at 12 p.m. for the pre-show red carpet extravaganza and a chance to win $500 in our fashion contest. From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., enjoy the gold tier experience with speakeasy confessionals, press interviews, and premium cocktails. At 4 p.m., the platinum tier includes performances, a comedic host, an award ceremony, dinner, and gift bags. From 8 p.m., the diamond tier features a VIP after party with a DJ, aerial dance, fire performances, and gift bags. 24 YouTube categories. And many nominees. Can't attend in person? Stream the entire event live on Hush and Move Media via Uscreen for just $9.99. Get your early bird tickets before September 15, 2024. Visit now. Be a sponsor. Be extraordinary. Be there. Be great.